well, very good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another Flight 87 live stream. Today it's 29th of January 2026. It's 3 minutes past 2 in the evening here in Microsoft Flight Sim 2024. Back in the TFDi design MD-11 freighter, we flew the updated aircraft for Microsoft Flight Sim 2024 about 3 weeks ago, or a couple of weeks ago. And one of my livery painters, Bouncer Jamlin, another one is making one too, has just released the brand new alpaca cargo liveried MD-11 freighter. The Virtual Airlines just purchased a number of them because a number of airlines are grounding them and getting rid of them, and we thought why not expand our MD-11 freighter fleet. And we're going to be flying today to the capital, from the capital of Oslo, from the capital of Norway, Oslo, to Helsinki, the capital of Finland. Flight time just 1 hour 5 minutes, and in Helsinki in an hour's time they're starting their Helsinki evening ATC event, so hopefully a lot of traffic to mix in with in an aircraft I'm completely unfamiliar with. Live time, live weather, so it will be a night flight, but that's very befitting of a cargo operation. Anyway, here is the beautiful Aerosoft Oslo scenery. We are live on VATSIM, of course. I've just seen a number of aircraft depart and take off. I think there's another aircraft over here. Actually, no, they might be static aircraft all parked up over there, but the main terminal has a few aircraft there, but we're over at the cargo apron here. And here is the beautiful alpaca cargo liveried MD-11 freighter. Very nice indeed. Gone for the retro look again. Bouncy loves these retro style liveries. Aircraft's completely cold and dark. There's no current snow, however it has been snowing very cold. We shouldn't need to de-ice today, and it's a short taxi to runway 01 left unless it starts snowing, so we'll have to see how we get on. Of course, we're going to take a full load of cargo, or just under a full load of cargo, 85 tons, so we'll be fully loaded in the MD-11 freight today. Anyway, who have we got here in chat? Good evening to everyone. Steve M4005, nice livery, it's very nice indeed. HMS Daring has noticed the blue spinners already, very, very cool indeed. Lone Wanderer, hope you're doing well, watching from the capital of Tallinn, very good, hope you're doing well, thanks for coming in today. We've got Christian Lund as well from the capital of Oslo, brilliant, yeah. Caught me out there, you did, brilliant. Overping, hope you're doing well. Simon 1533 says good evening all, hope you're doing well. Isaac Aviation talking about the audio of the startup music on the stream. It's everyone's favourite. I don't think I'll ever change that unless it was rewritten by the original producers of that. Lots of different members created that intro about 5-6 years ago, it must be now. Simba UK doing very well, thanks for your message earlier today. And Eddie Mambo's just coming in as well. Back to the past with the livery. Safe skies, Captain, thank you very much. It's very much a retro livery today as well. So yeah, nice flight today. It was a bit of an impromptu stream. I wasn't actually going to, well, I was originally going to plan to stream today, then I wasn't, and then I managed to get some time this afternoon to set up a stream for this evening as well. I might do something on Saturday. I go back to work on Sunday, but we'll have to wait and see. But I actually would like to record some videos on my new PC actually, so I've got the ability to now record in a native 2K in high quality. So I might relook some of my, or re-update some of my old tutorials, or if you have any suggestions in chat today, please feel free to do it. I might make a community post on that. But yes, GSX, I double dare you to get someone to walk out that door with no stairs. Hopefully GSX will work. I didn't do much of a test sector. I just installed it, did a little setup and takeoff, and that was it. Just made sure all the scenery was all up to date working. But it should be all fine. But yeah, it was the first time flying this aircraft on the new computer, let's say. Evening, Nathan Weston. Hope you're doing well. I hope everyone is well. Thank you very much. We spoke earlier on Instagram, didn't you? Talking about the Bose headsets. Hope you're doing well. Yes, I have my brand new Bose A30s. Is it showing off if I show you? No, I can't even reach my flight bag, it's not close to me. Yeah, I'm going to have to show you these guys, it's very exciting. Set them all up. I was actually wondering, because my motherboard has Bluetooth, if I could actually use the Bose A30s to stream. But check this out, arrived today via UPS. It's got a really, really nice new smell. Oh, A30s, yet to try. Well, I've actually tried some at work, colleagues of mine, but yeah, these are completely fresh. Literally arrived today, so getting them flying on Sunday for the first time. My A20s I'm going to go get repaired and then have them as a spare. But yeah, they're really nice. But yeah, they've got a Bluetooth connector, which my old one didn't have. And I was connecting it earlier to my phone to see if it worked, and it worked. And I was wondering, yeah, maybe if I could try streaming on it. I wonder how it would sound. But yeah, I'll put that back in my flight bag. Very excited to go to work on Sunday and try them out. But my A20s lasted 15 years, so I'm very much it's an investment for me. I'll hopefully have these. Now I'm in the sim 2/3 of the year. I only do 300 or 400 hours a year flying, so they'll hopefully last me a good sort of 20-30 years if I look after them. I'll have them serviced as well every now and then, so we'll go from there. Isaac Aviation, what's your streaming microphone currently? I'll show you that as well. You won't hear me briefly, but I used a SteelSeries Arctis 5 headset. Hold on. There you go. So you can't quite hear me, but there's the microphone that I use. It's just on the end here. But it's a really, really good quality headset. The reason I use this one, apparently it's the best headset mic you can get. I might get a separate boom mic in the future, but you know, not a separate microphone for streaming, but everyone likes the sound of this one, so I might just stick with it. There we are. So let's jump on in to the cockpit. There we go. Oh, and then I'll just what a smooth, flawless transition. There we are, into the cockpit, completely cold and dark. Right, anyway, we've got a lot of work to do. We only flew this aircraft about 2 or 3 weeks ago, so I'm reasonably familiar. I'll just get my little headlamp turned on. It's a fantastic quality cockpit as well, so like I said, completely cold and dark. Oh look, it's the airport operations have come over to see what's going on. Martin Scott, thanks for your continued support as a member. I hope you're doing well, and we'll catch up soon. Member for a long time actually. I don't see how many stars you have, but thank you for the support all these years, buddy. Right, so battery will pop on, which I can barely see with this torch. There it is. Oh, is it guarded? There we are. Close the guard. External power's connected.
Autopilot.
And I can now turn on the dome light and the thunderstorm light and turn off my lights there. There we are. So the cockpit's all illuminated quite nicely for the setup. Valley, is the A30 worth upgrading the upgrade from A20? I'd say if you have a working pair of A20s and just stick with them. But my A20s are not working, hence why I didn't want to get another A20. I just thought, you know what, it's only a little bit extra just to get the A30. So, and they're really nice on my head. They're a lot lighter, and I wear glasses, so they're a lot less clamping. There's a lot less clamping force on my head. So I'm quite happy with the fact that they are lighter for that reason. Right, parking brake should be set. The chock should be on anyway. Spoiler handles completely retracted. The flaps and slaps are up, and the indication. If I select config here. Showing they're also up, but you can see how everything's actually sort of what's the word I'm looking for? Sort of like hanging down because there's no hydraulics on the aircraft. I guess that's why it's sort of green like that, which is pretty cool. And they have the electrical power connected. So let's do the fault and fire tests, which are all the way up here. Droopy, that's the word I was looking for. HMS Daring 1, thank you.
Fire. Engine 2, fire. Engine 3, fire.
There we are, so we've done the fire tests already. Start the APU straight away. So to start the APU, that's that button here. We're going to take some extra fuel today for the ATC. There could be quite a lot of traffic at this event today. So whilst the APU's firing up, let me just show you Navigraph sort of where we're going and what we're doing. So we're in Oslo Gardermoen, the capital. Stand 205 will be pushed back to departure from runway 01 left. Quite a lot of traffic here now. Then flying east over Sweden, then into Finland to the capital, Helsinki, and their main international airport, Helsinki, Vantaa, I can't remember what it's called now. Vantaa, that's it, Vantaa, where ATC starts their event in about 45 minutes time. So we'll be just taking off when the event starts. Hopefully we'll get there before a mad rush. But yeah, because the weather's okay. Looking at the METAR, apparently there's some light snow. I don't know any de-icing procedures on this aircraft, but we'll see what we need to do. -11 QNH 1018 at our destination. It's really nice actually. Cav OK. The forecast is for it to be Cav OK, fog from midnight tomorrow. Or midnight tonight I should say. So, you know, operationally in real life, a bit of extra fuel for remote de-icing, but what I've done here is increase the taxi time to 20 minutes, and I've whacked on 30 minutes extra fuel for potential ATC delays. So in total our block fuel is 21.7 tons. This thing burns 8 tons of fuel an hour. It's about almost 4 times as much as the Max, 737 Max, which is bonkers really. So yeah, that's the situation for the operational flying plan. APU power should be available now, so it's on. We'll turn on the APU bleed. We can actually disconnect the external power now. Now the APU is available, and we'll continue with the setup. So IRS to nav. That then starts the cargo fire test. Brilliant. We'll put the cargo temperature to high and just put it a little bit warmer as it would have been cold. The engine ignition can all be off. This is pretty much all configured and set for flight. It's very Airbusy up here, so you can pretty much leave it. We just arm the emergency power system. Fuel then, so this has full SimBrief integration, so you don't have a SimBrief flight plan loaded, so I can now import the flight plan, send the flight plan to the FMC via ACARS, set the fuel and payload, and you can see how the aircraft sort of hunkers down on the gear because the fuel has been uplifted. You'll see here, look, we've got 7.2 in each tank, which is 7, 14, 21.6 tons, which if you remember is our absolute minimum block fuel. But that does have the 30 minutes of ATC fuel included. So that's all good. And we can start GSX actually to simulate some boarding too of the cargo. So request boarding. Pilot should automatically board. I think you just have to open some of the doors manually. The physical weight is in the aircraft, but it's nice to sort of simulate the boarding process. So wait for your action, open exit 2. So we'll just go here to is it perf payload? Which one is it? Services? There we are. So moving those doors automatically, but you have to. Oh, is it? Oh, it's doing it automatically. I've not actually pressed any of this here. We'll just open every door. There we are. You can see because I've physically loaded it in the tablet. There are actually the ULDs already there, but it'll start some loading anyway. And we're carrying DHL freight today, by the looks of it. We'll just imagine we're being leased out. Valley, what are we transporting? Norwegian salmon? Yeah, go on then. 85 tons of Norwegian salmon. I've heard that's what the Finnish like to eat. Maybe the Finnish have their own salmon, I don't know. Alex van der Pass, hope you're doing well. Stabilise the motion, you will hear that today as well. Isaac, what would you do if your headset breaks whilst on the job? Are there replacements available? Yes, all our aircraft have Telex headsets. They're not particularly great, but they do the job. Very basic headset you can wear on the 737. Stop playing Space Invaders, fly to Helsinki. Yes, all those sounds in the background. Brilliant. Right, so the boarding process has started. The tug should be getting connected. That's actually quite a big tug, to be fair. I love all this boarding process. It's just adds so much immersion. And GSX on our Help for Heroes charity stream worked flawlessly on 4 sectors in a row, and it's been working well for me recently. Phoenix Huber 6, thank you for your support as a member. I hope you're doing well. I hope you enjoy the using the custom motion chat. The members only Discord buddy, thank you very much. Right, where did I get to? We started GSX. Panel skin up here. Yeah, you don't really need to configure any of the fuel panels. The lighting will turn up for when we turn off the thunderstorm and dome lights later. There we are. Emergency exit lights armed. No smoking and seatbelt signs on. Test, not sure what that does. I think that tests some sort of lighting. We should have the nav lights on, the logo light should be on. Where's the annunciator test? There, it's coming up here. So alternate flight controls, pressurization systems are all okay. Defog will turn on later. The window heat will turn on after engine start. Let's just do the annunciator test.
Overspeed.
Nice rotten fish. Yes, I've turned it up. It's quite hot, haven't I?
Overspeed.
Perfect, there we are. So that test is complete. Oh, no way, I didn't realise the compass is on a little hinge like that. No way, that's cool. Right, ATC situation here. Oh, we do actually have some ATC later, so we'll grab the ATIS momentarily. However, I can expect a massive 4 Alpha from runway 01 left, so I'm just going to set the altitude here. The runway heading for 01 left is 012, so I'll set the heading book to 012. And we'll set the indicated airspeed to 250 knots. Okie dokie, so that's all set. We'll cage the artificial horizon. The pilot in Slipper says delivering the lost wind wing throttles that can't be found anywhere. Are you waiting for your throttles by any chance? Sorry to hear that. Probably got some in the back there. MH, did you ever fly the PMDG MD-11 in FSX? I haven't. The only one other one I've flown is the Rotate MD-11 for X-Plane 12, which is a very good add-on. Just a little pitch insensitive. Right, I think it's time now, as we work our way down here with the panel scan, to set up the flight management computer. So first things first, we shall go to FMC1. Latest AirAC installed, 2601. flight plan initialization. So we've synced up the flight plan. Our alternate is Tampere, or Tampere, can't remember how it's pronounced, but Echo Foxtrot Tango, what are we, Papa? There we are, Papa. Insert. Why won't it let me insert this coming up as arrows? There we are. Today our call sign is Alpaca 11 Foxtrot, 11 Foxtrot. Cruising at flight level 350 according to the operational flight plan, cost index 30, and we can press the initialize IRS, so once the alignment's complete it will know exactly where we are. So the flight plan in its page is complete. We can now insert the route. We'll come back to the other initialization pages momentarily. So flight plan, Oslo Gardermoen, SID 01 left for departure, and Massive 4 Alpha. Insert. Perfect. Later on it'll be into Helsinki. Operational flight plan. I'll bring up so you can see what I'm doing. So star, it will be the Lakut 9 Bravo for ILS 04 left. I anticipate based off flight radar anyway. Lakut 9 Bravo, ILS 04 left via the Rooney transition. Insert. So I think we'll have a discontinuity later. Yeah, so you can see here at Nevmi where the star terminates, it's just a vector, and then you go onto the ILS. So we'll leave it as it is for now. We can tidy that up later in the cruise. So the lateral routing is now all complete. We'll now complete the rest of the initialization phase. Excuse me. And the good news is this fully syncs with SimBrief, so all you need to do is line select key this. So fuel on board is 21.6. Tell the FMC that's the case. The takeoff gross weight is that, with no additional fuel on the flight plan because we've got additional fuel within the flight plan. Takeoff climb, takeoff CG and zero fuel weight CG is all inserted manually. There we are. Now we can complete the performance. So before we do that, let's just get the ATIS and the clearance and go from there. The last E in Tampa is not silent. Okay, so Tampere. Just realised, did you say it's minus 11 in Oslo? Yeah, it's really, really cold. Minus 11. I don't actually know where the static air temperature indication is in the MD-11. But hey ho. Right, let's grab the ATIS and grab a clearance as well. So departure ATIS 127155. Pull that up, I think. Yeah, last time we did this. Yeah, the radio tuning pedals, I still need to get configured. That's going to be fun today on VATSIM. Single pilot tuning this. Actually, if I right click this, does it do it quickly? Tune. No, it doesn't. It completely sets something irrelevant. Right, 127155. 155. Active. Let's just turn up VPilot. It's turned down at the moment.
And start up.
There we
Contact
go.
Tower 118.305.
Grab the clearance.
Met
Well, the
report.
ATIS.
Wind 020 degrees 8 knots. Visibility 10 kilometers or more. Clouds. Broken at 3,300 feet. Light snow. Nosing.
Lovely.
Temperature minus 11. Dew
Lovely.
point minus 14. QNH 1018. Acknowledge information Bravo on first contact.
So press B to send 1018 and then
Oslo
QNH.
Gardermoen departure
Gardermoen.
information Bravo. Tom 1650 Zulu. Runway 01 left in use. RCR runway 01 left at time 1533
Condition
Zulu.
code's coming.
Runway 4/5/5.
Oh, 4. So it's
First
contaminated.
part 100% wet. Second part 100% wet. Third part 100% 03 and slush.
03.
Advise
I
if
think
your
that's
ice
3
is required
millimeters
on
in
first
slush.
contact with ATC. For clearance and startup, contact Tower 118.305. Met report. Wind 020 degrees 8 knots. Visibility 10 kilometers or more. Clouds. Broken at 3,300 feet. Light snow. Nosing. Temperature minus 11. Dew point
What
minus
a
14.
wonderful day.
QNH10.
So then, this is going to be fun. I have a question for you, chat. I have no idea on anti-de-icing procedures in the MD-11 freighter. However, would you like me to taxi to the remote de-icing apron to simulate de-icing? I mean, in a way, I can modify my operator's SOP. So basically, taxi out, turn off the bleeds on the stand, leave the flaps up, taxi to the whole point. It's on the way, so there's the de-icing pads here. And if someone wants to find any de-icing procedures for the MD-11 online, go for it now. Look it up and teach me, because we'll just taxi out with the flaps up. Because, I don't know, it might actually, sometimes if you don't de-ice in desktop simulators, you get punished, so I think we'll give it a quick squirt on the de-icing stand with some Type 1 fluid, Type 2 fluid, one-step procedure, the holdover time. I don't know what that would be in these conditions. Light snow. It looks like it's hardly snowing at all in the sim, so probably a good holdover time of an hour or so. Right then, we'll request de-icing procedures on the de-icing pad on the south side. But yeah, we'll see how it works with GSX. Could be fun. Right, let's grab the clearance and then we'll do the performance. And we are due out in 5 minutes. Just reminded, actually, I completely forgot to set up New Sky, so it's up and running. Look how many flights I've done for my virtual airline in January. It's got to be a record. 1, 2, ignore that. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. This is my 10th flight in January for the virtual airline. I'm doing loads. 1-1 Foxtrot, Echo November, Golf Mike, Echo Foxtrot, Hotel Kilo, MD-11. Departure time will update that now to 17:36. You've got to give it at least 10 minutes. 1 hour 25 book flight. And I think it's been updated so I don't get punished like I did here, because apparently I landed above max landing weight even though I didn't. Oh no! TFDi design does not match airframe for MD-11. Oh no. Can I edit the flight? Oh crap, hold on, let me just start again, guys. I think I might have... Oh, it's because I know why. I selected passenger. Stupid boy. Right, Echo November Golf Mike, Echo Foxtrot, Hotel Kilo, MD-11 Freighter, that's better. Oh, I'll just leave it at 1740, book flight. Uh-oh, it's not a huge amount of cargo? Well, we'll just do it anyway, start flight. It'll be a loss, but at least we've got the flight. Perfect, that's done. Let's get the clearance. Oh, sounds like the boarding's complete as well. Oh no, it's the last... Oh no, it's how many more ULDs? Last ULD going on. Finish boarding that side. I love all this stuff, it's great. You can see it just from Jim's side there. Right, clearance time. Tower frequency 118305. Okay, that can't be right. There we are. I was going to say 118 is the lowest. Alright, cool. Let's get our clearance on frequency. What stand am I on? Absolutely no idea. Where's my chart? Oh, there's a big number. I found it, guys.
Nordic 543, runway 01 right, clear to land, wind 020 degrees, 8 knots.
01 right, clear to land, Nordic 543.
Brilliant. What information was it? It was information Bravo.
Nordic 1258, via Alpha 2, line up, runway 01 left.
Runway 01 left, via up to Nordic 1258.
Tower, good evening, it's Alpaca 11 Foxtrot, so I'm on the cargo apron, stand 205, we're in MD-11, information Bravo, QNH 1018, departure clearance to Helsinki, please.
Alpaca 11 Foxtrot, Gardermoen Tower, good evening, cleared Helsinki, MSFS 4 Alpha departure, runway 01 left, climb 7,000 feet, squawk 5551.
Cleared to Helsinki on the MSFS 4 Alpha departure 01 left, climb 7,000 feet, squawk 5551, Alpaca 11 Foxtrot. And yes, we'd like to simulate remote de-icing, please, on the south apron.
Alpaca 11 Foxtrot, Roger, expect de-ice at Alpha South.
Thank you, Alpaca 11 Foxtrot. Alright, so squawk...
Nordic 1258, runway 01 left, cleared for takeoff, wind 020 degrees, 8
Just turn the pilot down in the background, we'll also get this set up, 7,000 feet. Set here, and we're cleared on the MSFS 4 Alpha, which is there, MSFS 4 Alpha. Perfect. So, yeah, should have gone to spec savers. Brilliant. Nice one, chat. So look, because we're doing remote de-icing, we're we're going to depart full length anyway, so for the performance, we can go here to 01 left, slope, full length, import the weather. It's great, all this. Get takeoff weight, straight imported from the aircraft. Flex, anti-ice will be engine on, but at my operative we're being de-iced by type 2 fluid. We don't turn engine anti-ice on. Again, I don't know about the MD-11, we'll just follow my operators, but SOPs, packs will be on. Let's calculate that. So that says we can take off with a flex temperature of 50di, which is one of the highest, V speeds of 44, 59, 73, and a dial a flap of 10. So we'll dial that in. So speeds 44, 59, 73. 44 and 59, 73. Dial a flap of 10. Stab trim 5.7. To set the stab trim, I've got to turn on the aux pump on. Are you impressed with my MD-11ing? 5.7 on the trim. 5.7 set. We'll leave that pump on. It's 5.6 or 5.8, guys. There we are, 5.7. Got it. Slope then. So the slope is 0.2% up. So if I can remember this, 0.2 slash H for headwind, and the headwind component is 8 knots. 8. Please work. Yes. Minus 11 C. Yes, I'm MD-11ing like a pro. At the speed, I think the SID has a speed restriction of max 230 knots. I think in the MD-11 they have to often climb at a faster speed than that. We'll just book 230 the initial speed, not V2 unlike every other aircraft I fly. Right, I think the FMC is loaded correctly. I don't think we've missed anything here. Just the briefings, guys. So I've loaded MCP, auto brake is to RTO, anti-skids off, do a throttle check, verify oral warning. Fur laps. Dial a flap. Oh yeah, that's what I need to set. Dial a flap 10. I've set my 10. Is that as low as it goes? Yeah, it is. So dial a flap 10. Fuel switches. Squawk set. I'll put out reporting on, and that's transponder for pushback momentarily. Windshield anti-ice, left and right turn on. Oh, no, where are my lights? Oh, where's my windshield lights? Nav? Oh, here it is. On. Defog off, and then it's ready for the engine ignition for the engine start. I've already turned on the auxiliary hydraulic pump, parking brakes on, cockpit door deny. We're ready to go. Just do a little brief for you guys. So we're going to push back here. I've already sort of shown you this. Face south, de-ice area south, and then take off 01 left, and then it's a massive 4 Alpha. Golf Mike 436. 437, right to Nidim, then to Massif, climbing to an altitude of 7,000 feet, just set on the MCP. Oh, missing the flex of the FMC. Thanks. I always leave something on purpose, so everyone remembers to remind me in chat. This makes it a bit more interactive. Thanks, guys. Right, perfect. Let's request GSX for pushback departure. Alright, it's going to shut the doors, remove all the equipment. No, because we're going to do remote de-icing. Locking gear, perfect.
Nordic 63
Adam, hi Sam, literally watching you from airplane whilst waiting for the slot. Oh no! You naughty boy. Hope you're doing well. And hope your line training is going well as well, buddy. Welcome to aviation. Slots in wind today. Finger of the fast. Right, stairs retracted, and we're ready for request push to start. Alpaca 11 Foxtrot stand 205, QNH 1018, request push to start.
Alpaca 11 Foxtrot east point 65, facing south.
Position 65 facing south, Alpaca 11 Foxtrot. Thank goodness for GSX profiles. Right, beacon on, transponder's already out off. And yeah, I just put ignition on and it automatically
Nordic
turns
63,
off.
taxi Golf, hold
Perfect.
short November.
Parking brake released, off I go.
Nordic 63 taxi
And
Golf.
don't forget to
also
then release the
being
chocks. Services.
Pin 5 November X-ray, ready for departure.
Pin 5 November X-ray, via Bravo 2, line
On our way.
015.
Not bad, guys. 3 minutes late.
Line up 01 right, pin 5 November X-ray.
Awesome. Would you recommend getting the TFDi MD-11 or Leonardo MD-82 if you had the choice? Oh, I think the Leonardo software's got a little bit of more polish, but this is massively improved. When I first flew it, I was a bit like, that's okay. But now I think they've come out and really updated it for 2024. Alright, let's start the engine. So the sequence is 3, 1 and 2. We'll pull out number 3. Amber light. So minimum 15% N2. Fuel on. So we have N2. EGT matches the OAT, so the aircraft's been sat for ages on the ground. Oil pressure. N1, 15% N2, fuel on, let's have a little listen.
Finnair 5 November X-ray, runway 01 right, cleared for
Very
takeoff,
nice.
wind 020 degrees, 8 knots.
01 right, get takeoff, pin 5 November X-ray.
What a tank. What was that? Someone just drive by and give a little handbrake turn. I was not expecting that. Looks like my nose wheel's about to be sheared off. Did you hear that, guys?
Nordic 623, taxi
Right.
November, Kilo,
Some sort of
and
start to
Mike
cut out, I
to
guess.
holding point,
Perfect.
runway 01 left.
Taxi November Kilo.
Perfect. Starting engine number 1.
Holding. Hold first.
It's doing MD-11 stuff in the background.
Nordic 623, taxi holding point, runway 01
That was
left,
that, yeah,
via
guys, heard it,
November, Kilo,
Simba
and
says,
Mike.
Cookie is my mentor in
I
Norway.
got it
Yeah,
to the
Cookie is who you want to listen to,
November
absolutely.
Kilo, Nordic 63.
N2, oil pressure, N1, fuel on.
Nordic 628, taxi
Perfect.
Golf and November to the Ice Alpha South.
Helic YouTube streams, right? Someone needs to clip that, I know. Magnificent Potato, how's dog? Jack's absolutely fine, he's downstairs at the moment. He struggles to get up the stairs, guys, so I don't sort of force him. Start that engine next.
If possible, can we do departing Alpha 3?
Nordic 623, taxi Alpha 3 via Kilo
Good,
and
start
Mike.
engine number 1,
Yeah,
starting engine number 2.
Kilo and Mike.
Love it. There he goes. These are the Pratt & Whitney engines. N2, oil pressure N1, fuel on. Bye bye, pushback team.
Finnair 5 November X-ray.
Beautiful.
Nordic 623,
Where's my operator's de-icing checklist? I'm going to follow that because I'm going to taxi with the flaps up. So if I follow my operator's checklist, I'm not likely to forget anything there. So I'm just opening it in the background. Where is it? Checklist, Wintrops. Perfect. Right. So Wintrops checklist. Choose one. Remote de-icing, engine running.
Alpha 11 Foxtrot, approximately how long until they're ready?
30 seconds for taxi, please. I'll work out that.
No, no worries.
Okay, so let's just get this configured for taxi. So before
Cal 602,
takeoff,
taxi Victor,
nose lights, taxi and turn off on.
08 right.
Okay, taxi and turn off on. And then cabin crew stab trim set, auto brake RTO, spoilers and flaps. So we can arm it, but we're not going to do the flaps until after de-icing. Okay, so I'm pretty much ready to go.
Captain goes from way 1 left, Nordic 63.
Power books, well, Nordic 360.
Oh, sorry, the CF6. Sorry. They're
Nordic 630, Gardermoen,
Yeah, General Electric, yeah. General Electric, did I say that?
For departure,
Sorry, it's my fault, they are General Electrics.
125. 52.
Yeah, low no.
Civil 1 Alpha, 01 left,
Ah,
7,000 feet, Walker 1252, Nordic 360.
Nordic 360, lead back line.
And I'm back at 11 Foxtrot, request taxi de-icing.
Alpaca 11 Foxtrot, taxi de-ice Alpha South via November.
Nice South Line November, we'll call ready after de-icing and now back at 1 Foxtrot. Alright, cool. Parking brake released. There's no point doing a config check because the flaps are up, so we'll just slowly add thrust. For my taxiing, I couldn't be bothered to get rid. I wanted my speed brake still, so what I did is I've got engine number 1 on 1 and 2 and 3 on the right, because that's what I have it for, like when I fly quad jets. So yeah, bit of a quirk. Hopefully, won't have an engine failure of number 1, or sorry, number 2 or 3, because I don't have an inability to move them. All right, so yeah, taxiing straight ahead, guys.
623,
November, then left turn into the.
Bye-bye.
I don't know which way you go in actually. Cookie. Oslo, do I go
bye-bye.
de-ice facing south or facing north? Which way do I go in? I guess I go in facing this direction via November. First left turn. Makes sense. Oh, sorry, Norwegian, I was blocking you, wasn't I? I think they're getting de-iced as well. Let's add a bit of speed here. Awesome. Oh, you clipped it, Isaac. That's cool. Well, all my clipped audio is on my main YouTube homepage. So if you clip something, it stays there for other people to watch it. So up to 18 knots. So I better turn some of these stop lights off. That's better.
Nordic 46 Alpha, with Bravo on board, request IFHK clearance to Birmingham.
Nordic 46 Alpha, Gardermoen Tower, hello, clear Birmingham, VIPA 1 Alpha departure, and 01 left.
So hopefully the de-icing, or GSX will pick it up.
6530.
To Birmingham, we have with 1 Alpha departure, 7,000 to the client, and squawk 653.
19 knots here. If you just tune into the stream,
Nordic
welcome on
46
board.
Alpha,
We're
break, Alpaca 11 Foxtrot, new QNH 1017.
QNH 1017, Alpaca 11 Foxtrot. B
Nordic 628, new QNH 1017.
1017 sets.
1017 and lane on short in the ice, Nordic 65.
So the runway was contaminated as well.
Standardized.
So just bring it down to 10 knots for the turn here. I don't know which. I'm probably. Which one's going to be good for wide body jet? So sure. Oops, don't undercut. Oh look, yeah, they got max span 30. That's quite cool. So we'll go in one which doesn't have a max span of 36 meters. So it'll be like a middle one. Let's go for. We'll go down there a little bit. So obviously the ones on the left and right have a maximum wingspan, but I need to go down one in the middle for a wide body jet. Okay, I will take 985.
And Nordic 46 Alpha, destination start.
AP bleed off as well, well spotted. And the
Nordic
AP,
46
no,
Alpha, push and start approved.
AP was to be off for de-icing, yeah, well spotted, buddy.
Clear push and start QNH 1017. Nordic 46 Alpha.
So I'll follow my operator's checklist prior to de-icing. So where do I activate it now, GSX? Ah, there we are. Oh, was it? Oh, what was the stand number, guys? 985. Oh crap! Where do I stop? Where do I stop? That's the question. I'll stop on the red line. Ah, perfect. So, request de-ice. So before de-icing, engine's running. After engine start, complete before taxi checklist, de-icing, parking brake set, APU off, flaps up, thrust levers idle, air conditioning packs auto, turn off engine bleeds. Okay. Have I think I've turned them off? Guys, I pressed them and it said manual. You have to, you have to switch to manual. Where's the manual button? Ah. Yay, I'm doing MD-11 stuff. Alright, perfect, bleeds are off. It's getting quiet. Request de-ice. Oh yeah! I've done MD-11 air system 1, 2 and 3 off. There we are. Good, so no horrible de-icing fluid to be ingested. There we are. It's cool. Flaps are up. This is probably not too far off, guys, the de-icing procedure. We'll have type 2, one-step procedure, 100%. I don't pay the bill. Can't really hear the de-icing crew. There we go. I've actually got a little window here to watch. Oh yeah, look at this. Well, light snow. Oh yes. Love it. And the other side. I think on GSX they only do the wings though, don't they? Oh yeah, it's so cool. Oh, it's the levitating de-icer. Very cool. Hang up, type 2 one step. That's because I'm in the UK 220. That's all we ever need. It's only light snow here. Wings only got a little bit of frost on. Valley, what's the difference between the different de-icing types? So essentially the higher the number, the thicker the fluid and the better the holdover time. I guess it's a cost thing. Most places in Europe, well, the guys here in Oslo and Helsinki, they'll have, I guess, well, Cookie, you're the one to answer these questions because I've actually never been to Scandinavia with full-blown winter ops and never had to de-ice there. But generally in sort of Germany, UK, we have type 2, which is actually offers good protection for even quite moderate winter conditions. So. In Poland as well, I've got type 2. It's going to go a long time. So when you get de-ice, guys, you check something called the holdover times. The holdover time starts at the beginning of the anti-ice procedure, and you must be airborne by that time. If not, you have to have something called a pre-takeoff contamination check, which basically involves someone physically coming to the aircraft to inspect the wings before takeoff, which is quite difficult.
And the icing completed, and the icing code is fluid type 2, concentration at 100%. I am disconnecting. Good day.
Type 200%, Killfrost ABCK plus. It's got to give us a good hour in these conditions. Anyway, well, imagine 1 minute's complete, so don't screw this up. Turn the bleeds back on. Just doing it slowly, waiting for the pressure light to extinguish. Okay, good. And I'll go back to auto. I think we're good, guys. Yes, no yellows. Okay, another thing I should do is turn off the taxi and turn off lights. Alright, so after the procedure, engine bleeds on, packs auto, flaps up, flight controls checked. So yes, I did do that until prior to de-icing. So config, I can bring up the controls here. Forward, back, left,
Nordic 628,
right, rudders, right, left. Great. So all we've got to do is the flaps at the whole point, and then we'll do a I forgot static run up as well. Yeah, Valley will use the stopwatch on the clock on the 7.3. Now I'll pack a 1-1 Foxtrot de-icing complete. Request taxi. We just need 30 seconds at the whole point to configure as well.
Alpaca 1-1 Foxtrot, taxi holding point Alpha 1, runway 01 left and report ready.
Taxi holding point Alpha 1, 01 left, report ready. Alpaca 1-1 Foxtrot. Very easy, guys, straight ahead, Alpha 1.
Nordic
Alright, release the parking brake. Don't do the config check because the flaps are up.
Nordic 360, taxi Golf and November to holding point Alpha 2, runway 01 left.
Golf November, Alpha 201 left, Nordic.
The design of this airport is it's classic Windsor. Very well laid out, so there's no significant delay at the whole point. And for aircraft that don't need to de-ice, they can go straight via Alpha 2. So he's already, so we'll just get to the whole point, configure the flaps, go from there. Would you do a static run up to shed ice? In the 7-3, absolutely wind, freezing conditions here, because the runway's contaminated with 30 mil wet. 30 mil. We'll be able to take off for that. 3 mil of wet snow, although that's what the 80 said, you can't see it in the sim. So yeah, because we're in freezing conditions, we have to do a static run up.
010 degrees, 8 knots. Plan to vacate, Bravo 7.
It's cool doing all this stuff, especially in a different aircraft.
Bravo 7, Qatari 379.
I love that we've got little flaps indication to sort of remind you that you're not configured for takeoff.
Nordic 628, monitor 122 days from 8, bye-bye.
Awesome. Trees are very pretty, yeah, I know, with the lights on them as well, it's cool. Awesome. So red stop bar. Hurtling it at 15 knots. Oh, the stop bar disappeared. That's really
Nordic
cool.
46 Alpha, intersection Alpha 3 available.
Is that Aerosoft thing? I've never seen the stop bars disappear approaching them before.
Yeah, we can
That's
go
really
for
cool.
Alpha
Obviously, we're not
Nordic
being cleared to line up
Alpha.
yet, but anyway. Right, at the whole point, no delay.
Nordic 46 Alpha,
So flaps,
Alpha 3, line up, and I see on left.
dial a flap 10.
We are Alpha 3, line up, 01 left, Nordic 46.
You see them extending. That didn't take long. Parking brake released. Do a
Scandinavian
config check.
Charlie with,
No config warning horn.
Support, which is,
Parking brake
Charlie,
set, and then we complete the before takeoff checklist. And that's what we do at my operator. That's worked really well for this aircraft.
Charlie, Gardermoen Tower,
Right, so before takeoff checklist, config we've checked, flaps we have 10 indicated, stab trim,
I'll
get rid of the config button. Oh no, I want engine.
cleared to Alanda via
It's
the
5.7 units set, takeoff briefing, so the packs and engine bleeds are on, V-speeds are set,
Scandinavian 55
44, 59, 73, and they're all there as well. Departure's going to be the Massive 4 Alpha, runway 01 left, which is basically climb straight ahead till we get to Golf Mike 436, left turn 437, right turn near him, climb to an altitude, 7,000 feet, noise, I think it's noise 1 here, DP 1.
Climb 7,000 feet,
3,600 feet.
54.
To the elevation. Any problems on climb runway heading 4,000 feet, which is the MSA. Well, ready to go.
Sierra Julia Kilo, read that correct. Brake, Nordic 46 Alpha, runway 01 left, cleared for takeoff, wind 010 degrees, 8 knots.
Clear takeoff, Nordic 46.
Yes, they are Nordic. Alpaca 11 Foxtrot ready for departure.
Alpaca 11 Foxtrot, line up, runway 01 left.
Line up weight 01 left, Alpaca 11 Foxtrot. Okay, confirm read back, yes. Clear line up and weight. Clear left, clear right. And the stop bar's got out as well. Superb. Takeoff checks below the lines. We press the auto flight button once. Nav arms. Transponder TARA. Weather radar on.
Startup approved, QNH
And the lights are set. So MCP set, transponder, TARA, strobe lights on. Oh, profile arm as well. Roger. Profile arm, the tutorial I follow says do it at 400 feet. So I'll follow your guidance. Boonies. Thank you. Aerosoft scenery is really nice. Oh, the FPS is just... I hope you're noticing it, guys. I am.
Qatari A379er, expect stand 201 left. Taxi Papa and November, hold short Golf.
Taxi via Papa.
So I think it's set to accelerate 3,000 feet above the ground as well.
One left, Qatari 379.
Just finish lining up here. So it says weather on, but I think
Nordic
track
46
display for
Alpha,
some
monitor
reason.
122 days from 8 so long.
128, so long. Nordic 46 Alpha.
Alpaca 11 Foxtrot, runway 01 left, clear for takeoff, wind 010 degrees, 8 knots.
01 left, cleared takeoff, Alpaca 11 Foxtrot. Right, cleared takeoff, let's go. We'll do some sort of static run up here. So what I'm going to do is set the thruster around 40%, stabilise, we'll go to about 60 because I don't want the autothrottle to take over and start adding thrust. Perfect. So static run up in the 7.3. We just check 30 seconds in the NG. Make sure there's no vibrations. It all looks good to me. I'm happy. Right. Release the brakes. Set takeoff thrust. Alright, there we are. Takeoff thrust sets.
Kilo, start approved.
Indications normal, 95.6.
Report able to accept the Charlie 1 intersection for departure.
80 knots checked, release forward pressure.
Nordic 360 via Alpha 2, line up runway 01 left, expect 2 minutes.
V1.
Alpha 2, line up 01 left,
Rotate.
Nordic 360.
Airborne. Once ready to climb, gears up.
Gardermoen Tower is going to be at 455 Charlie, request push and start from
trim.
center.
Scandinavian 55 Charlie, push and start approved, facing north.
Awesome.
QNH 101 left.
I need more volume.
Gardermoen Tower, good evening, Bravo,
Alright, so it's at the flaps retract speed, but we're going to wait until it accelerates above 183 before we retract the
Sierra
flaps.
Papa Zulu November Papa, Gardermoen Tower.
So we're doing 3,600 I believe, it's treating it as an ATV1.
Sierra 1 left, climb 7,000 feet, squawk 6055.
Oh, it's very smooth this evening.
So
it's passing 3,000 feet, and 3.6 it will accelerate to 230 the speed restriction.
Sierra November Bravo, is that correct? Break, Alpaca 11 Foxtrot, monitor 122.8. Good evening.
Advise you 122.8 Alpaca 11 Foxtrot. Right. There we are, so it's now accelerating to 230. I can now retract the flaps at FR.
Sierra 7 Victor Bravo, taxi holding point Alpha 1, runway 01 left.
Alpha 1 left.
I'm going to fly the ranges nice and smoothly. It's already accelerated to 250 because we passed the first speed restriction, that's absolutely fine. SR, we can select the slats up.
Swiss 7 Lima Juliet, taxi Echo and Goal.
SR, slats
Echo and Goal,
retracted.
full short November.
Trimming nose down as we accelerate.
Nordic 38, good afternoon.
As you can hear.
20 miles south of Lunet, inbound ILS runway
Unicom.
0.
There we go. Beautiful. Flying nicely. The flight director is quite sensitive, but they're commanding appropriate. It's rolling at 30 degrees, mind, but it's commanding 250 knots. I'll just go vertical speed here. Oh, it's got to hold. That's fine. So hold, I guess, is its way of it's out to quiet basically. So we'll just smoothly pitch down. Looks like it's overshot the waypoint slightly. So altitude at 1 to go. Whoa. Well, that trim was very sensitive. I just put a notch down and it went right down. I need to mention anti-ice on here, which I think I forgot to turn on before to take off. Alright, cool. She's on trim in a straight line. Autopilot 1 engaged. Okay, after takeoff checklist. So QNH 1017. 6,600 for 7,000 feet. Pressurization. Just let it level off at 7,000 feet. Yeah, rate of climb must be this. Diff pressure 2.8, so definitely pressurising. Alright, 7,000 feet, $250. I did it! After takeoff check's complete. Better put a smidge of engine anti-ice on, I think, though. Alright, bit of defog. Oh, it's already on. Cool, alright, well look, there's no ATC on this part of Oslo, so we'll go over to advisory. We're cruising at flight level 350 today, so we'll set that now. Sat these up this icing conditions. Okay, press profile. Master caution, what's that? No ice detected. Okay. So press profile. I think that rate of whoa, that's really aggressive. I think they need to change that. I think that was the same from our last flight. We just went from level to 4,800 feet per minute in 5 seconds. That's a lot of G. Alright, passing we'll set standard. Pull. Passing 80, flight level 350 after takeoff checklist. We're out of the ice. Myself. It's just a big 737, like every aeroplane I fly. Awesome. Bye bye Oslo. So ETA, because I don't have the overlay anymore if you're interested, for the Alpaca 11 Foxtrot. That's our alternate. Runway 04 left is 1902, so an hour and 4 minutes from now. these pitch changes are super aggressive. Just to accelerate to 310 knots there. It's very aggressive in pitch. Right, passing 103, flight level 350, pre-cruise check. So fuel 6.6 pretty much in every ton, in every tank. Lights off.
Stabilizer mode.
APU's off. Pressurization. Check again. It's climbing. Diffs 3.8 psi set. There's no recall, is there? Is there a recall? Looks all okay here. Want the brakes off. Disarm the speed brakes as well. Checks are clean. Awesome. Well, if you enjoyed the stream, guys, don't forget to smash the thumbs up button. Subscribe to stay up to date if you're watching in the background. Having a lot of fun today. The MD-11 freighter. I only wanted to fly again because I learned how to fly 2 weeks ago and I didn't want to leave it so long before I forgot everything I learned. There we go. Perfect. Just turn the sim down slightly now. There we go. And we're now at the Econ climb speed, 310 knots. Just a little flapper on moving. Not that you'd have much room back here by the cabin window with all these ULDs, but there you go. Managed to squeeze in a little pre-saved view. Awesome. Slush Puppies, looking forward to giving the FlyJSim another go. It's had a decent update since you last flew it. Yeah, so I was talking about that last stream. I think that's what I want to next fly next plane. The FlyJSim Q400. Potentially Saturday morning, if I get up early enough, which would be good because my body clock. Sunday I have a very early departure before sort of 6 local. So I'll be getting up early Saturday morning anyway. So it might time well with trying to get up early the next day. I think there's some destination requests in sort of what's the islands north of Australia? Completely forgotten what they're called. Memory black while streaming here. I'm looking at the map. Papua New Guinea, that was it. So that would work out quite nicely for an early European morning stream. Let's have a look at the situation. The ATC event in Helsinki has just started, so the idea is they want to get right in the mix because they can get really busy VATSIM events these days. So live ATC, there we are. So we'll be on Unicom probably all the way until Kellas, which is FIR boundary. We have ground tower approach already online and area control as well. And traffic wise, yeah, it's not VATSIM event busy, but you can see a couple of aircraft on the approach already, and there'll be a number of aircraft inbound. We're sort of in the mix with all this. A lot of aircraft coming from the Baltics, so they'll all be going to Helsinki. Look, Helsinki. Oh, he's flying from Dubai. Interesting routing. Cool. Flight to Skegness, you know you want to, brilliant. Yeah, that's one thing we need, Mr. MD Hazeline, is a Dash 8 Microsoft Flight Sim 2024, would be amazing. Yeah, it'd be cool. How's the default ATR now in Microsoft Flight Sim 2024? It's always felt that'd be a little bit of an interesting aircraft, that could be something to fly against. But now I've got X-Plane map enhancements up and running quite nicely, it's going to make stream planning for X-Plane a lot easier. Slush Puppies, you did so Keflavik Victor somewhere else in Iceland did the Q4XP, replicating my driving around Iceland last winter a lot quicker in the Dash, yes. Which is funny because the Dash isn't actually a very quick aircraft, but compared to driving, of course. Steve, that's a good point. Yeah, the California update, maybe something down the coast of San Francisco, San Diego. That would need to be low and slow though, wouldn't it? Hi Kieran, I some noticed your operator, you do a config check in the pilot flight check, and my operator we weren't allowed to do it, as it actually does a predictive windshield scan after us advancing with weather off. Doesn't don't the engines need to be running though? It's a good question. But that's something you need to take up with my operator. I follow the SOPs. And it's been done that since I joined 15 years ago. But I can't go into specifics, obviously. But my understanding, yes, it does a scan, but obviously after the pushback, everyone's clearly fine. GA flight in California, that would be quite cool. Yeah, quite a few things. I want to do another career, Microsoft Flight Sim 2024 career stream to episode, what are we up to? 11. I think last time we did that we were flying the our Cirrus jet in the Alps. Adam, any advice on quicker chart briefings? Have a look at your document on your specific guidance for your line training, and just practice at home. Practice. I mirror it roughly what I'm doing here, but obviously this is unofficial. You'll get there. You'll get there, Adam. I remember when I started, I thought I'll never be able to manage this. I somehow managed it. Magnifico Potato, you're in sunny Skegness, Vegas, are you? It's living a few miles from shore. Very cool. Explain Zebo mod. It's just about possible to take off from the airport. Yeah, very light Zebo mod. We're climbing well anyway, guys. Look, airborne now for 11 minutes. Automatic clock here, and we're just passing 25,000 feet. Increase the range here. Top of descent, the magenta arrow there, perfect. Won't be long in the cruise, guys, maybe 20 minutes. Yeah, second channel, Avi Assembly, carry on with that. Guys clearly love watching me build terribly designed aircraft on my second channel. I did say just, I know. Awesome stuff. I think the ATR hasn't had any major updates, just flew in 2020 and it was the same, a bit janky but still fun. Yeah, I think some of the Aviator Edition aircraft in Microsoft Flight Sim 2024 haven't had much sort of love, let's say, and I think some are broken gauges and all sorts going on. Kieran just chatted to Turai the other day, and that was all he was saying about why we don't do it. Interesting, I know a lot of operators do. Yeah, interesting, but yeah, different airlines have different ways of checking things. So, do you do it prior to lining up then, or just not at all? Joshua says, "Where's my coffee?" I just worked hard to get your plane into trim. Thanks to the 85 tons of cargo, all perfectly in balance. Amazing. We have had some nice annual leave, guys. Back to work on Sunday. Quite a quiet week, got some standbys, but the following week I'm going to be very busy. Full block mixture of flights and sims, which I'm looking forward to. There you go, Nathan, another 737 operator. They don't complete the config check. So lots of different airlines. There's several SOPs that different airlines have, which another one won't use and others would. So it varies considerably. Writing in my notes for the next time I fly this. So lining up, you press auto flight, nav, and prof. Didn't know about the others. That worked out really nicely. Awesome. Valley, is this a heavy? Yeah, I think it's classed as a heavy. Very to see weight turbulence. Yeah, now workload's quite low, but yeah, look at that, 14 minutes passing 30,000 feet. I mean, our takeoff weight today is 218 tons. Oh, got a ding dong for ATC here. Oh, it was actually 4 minutes ago. Crikey, I need to turn up the pilot. Did that last stream. 3, 1, Oh, and this has CPDL, so we need to work out how to log on. Sweden Control, hello, Alpaca 11 Foxtrot, climbing flight level 350, inbound, odd kill.
Papa 11 Foxtrot, Sweden Control, hello, radar contact, climb flight level 350.
Climb level 350, Alpaca 11 Foxtrot. Perfect, 350 sets. Alright, this does actually have Hoppy, CPDLC, so menu. A-cars? No, or ADAS, or is it CFDS? No. It's for A-cars. No, it's going to be something else. A-cars is called some company. ADAS? No idea. So actually log on to CPDLC.
7 Whiskey Bravo, radar control, hello, radar contact,
So much stuff
flight level 350.
I use Jim's FMC, so I'm screwed up. Oh, ref. Thank you. HC-Comms, log on to ES03. Format error. Oh, ES, is it ES03?
Altitude.
Log on send. I mean, I thought that'd be a 0. Oh no, it is an O. Alright, let's see what happens. I don't know how you get the messages here. Altitude to the 350. Okay, yeah, we don't have it at all. Apparently the most popular failure point takeoff config is the micro switches. Oh yes, so if the leading edge devices aren't in the right position. I've never actually had that. But it's a preventative measure, basically, to make sure that we don't attempt to take off the flaps, slats, and speed brake, and trim in the wrong direction.
Radar contact, climb flight level 310.
There we are, just levelling off 35,000 feet. There we are, that's the, it's the same as the MD-11, that sound. Right, established, perfect. So 80 kilometers. So we're now logged on to CPDLC on the MD-11. That's cool. And we've got a really long track now to on-kill. There we are, so right over Sweden. I don't know the name of this part of the sea, but is it still part of the Baltic? Yeah. Between Sweden and Finland. Stevenson, apparently the MD-11 still flying are exclusively cargo freighters rather than passenger airlines, which is a shame as I remember flying on one or two of them. Oh yeah, me too. When I was a young lad, I have a memory of me flying on an MD-11. Did I share that with you guys in Discord, that photo? To Atlanta. I went to Atlanta, I had some family there in the 90s. Yeah, the engine stuff to tell always fascinated me. Yeah, I know it's quite a unique design. Well, I say unique. Quite commonplace back in the sort of 70s and 80s, but yeah, we won't see any more commercial jet airliners with an engine there. There we are. Well, I haven't really got much opportunity for a fuel or time check. We have an active waypoint on-kill, which is about 20 miles before top of descent, but hopefully this will show us fuel on arrival. There you are, 12.4 tonnes, and our alternate requires 6.7, so that extra 30 minutes of fuel is still intact.
You can cancel altitude restriction.
Perfect. Gulf of Finland, is it? Gulf of Bothnia? Oh, I don't know any of this. NATO lake. Captain Meow, what is the main reason some operators don't allow flat one takeoffs whilst others do it frequently when the runway is locked? Tail strike risk, high rotation speed. So for our operator, it is used, you can do it. However, it is a captain's only takeoff due to the increased risk of tail strike. the tail clearance reduces with lower flap settings. So flap 5, your tail clearance is around 50 centimetres. For flap 1 it's reduced to around 33 centimetres. So, you know, in proper rotation, high rotation rate, early rotation, other factors, you're exposing yourself most likely to a tail strike if in those conditions. Now, flap 1 is a completely safe takeoff flap setting, so long as the correct rotation rate is applied. However, just to reduce the risk, we have a captain turning takeoff policy.
Okay, now 7 Mike, news walk 5.
So yeah, a lot of airlines use flap 1 because flap 1 does actually, it's a very efficient takeoff flap setting. If you've got a long runway, you get much better climb performance. And it does save a bit of fuel, but the fuel saving is negligible for certain operators, so they'd rather have a lower risk of tail strike, which is understandable. Again, these decisions are made by people in offices and management sort of pilots. We just fly the aircraft as per standard operating procedures every single sector.
Scandinavian 142, Sweden, radar
I
contact.
don't think the MD-11 has a tail strike risk, does it? With that massive tail. It's high above the ground. Sim's looking beautiful. One thing, is it a full moon? Oh, actually, to be fair, there is quite a lot of moon there. So I was going to say the ground looks quite illuminated, but if there's a full moon or almost full moon, you wouldn't see, especially with snow, a lot of the illumination on the ground like that. Not very cloudy either. Top of descent's 160, about 170, 180 miles away.
Scandinavian 142, proceed direct November, Zulu 855 for runway 12.
So, the add-on has tablet with charts, with Navigraph, however, as we discovered last stream, it doesn't really sync with your operational flight plan well, so you have to type it in all manually. Helsinki there, expecting a Lakut 9 Bravo. So you have to sort of scroll through, it's a bit of a pain. And then you can't pin it, and the clarity isn't that great, so if you zoom in, you see it's a little bit blurry, you see those sort of pixels on the screen, but it's usable, but you can't really pin it. It'd be great to pin it, but that's the arrival we're expecting. So
55 Charlie, cleared LSOC 8 Mike, arrival for runway 01 left.
With Alpha 8 Mike, arrival for runway 01 left.
Hello, the old white slot, good evening. Steve, I'd call it a 3/4 moon, but Google says as of January 29th, it's a waxing gibbous phase for 82 to 86% illumination. There you go.
Yeah, Östersund, November.
That's great, Mr. Trick. We should have called our for operations Alpaca. It's Alpaca Cargo. Alpaca your bags. Pete, you're doing Liverpool to Gran Canaria, sorry, tomorrow. Unfortunately, not in the MD-11. Unfortunately, I'm not flying the plane. Expecting it to be a bit warmer than Vantaa. Yes, very nice. We'll have a lovely break in Gran Canaria. What's the weather like there at the moment? I've not been down to Canaries for a number of months. That's nice. Nice just to do a little cruise in the MD-11 this evening.
With our 1771 when ready, descend to flight level 260.
Music on before we start setting up for the approach and relax. Law request, what's why the name Alpaca? It's one of the members. We started doing group flights sort of 6 years ago. We needed a name, and someone suggested that, and I was just like, okay, let's try it, and then it stuck. So there you go. And then we have our members group flights every month, which we fly into, and it causes a bit of brief chaos at certain airports. Lush puppies, yeah, used to fly into the old Mercier airport before they moved. I did a number of times, but that's now military only, I believe. Magnifico Potato used to be an alpaca bar in Tingnes, wherever that is. Interesting. Valid might fall asleep with the music and hear Rush on the radio. Yes, we can go this direction. We will.
Runway 16, wind 06 degrees 1.
There's actually a number of VATSIM events in Russia today. I did actually consider taking part in one of them, but yeah, I don't want to cause any controversy by doing that.
Departure.
So I have avoided.
Flight 790 on the 0242.
Yeah, old Mercer Airport, that was a long time ago. Long time. Looks like Slow Sweden is actually we're another 50. Oh, not even that. 5 minutes over the coast. It's not very cold down there. Oh, near Val d'Isère. I didn't know that. It's French schemes are very cold. Hello, Captain Carolina. Hello from Cruise in Real Life on American Airlines Dallas Fort Worth to Snart. I think your broadband cut out. You're not the every stream I'm getting people who are actually passengers on commercial jet airliners. Welcome. Oh, ATC message. Uh-oh. I'm guessing it's the log on request. How do I erase log maybe? Confirm. Yeah, that cleared the ATC message, it's fine. There was no new message.
Good day, Scandinavian.
Captain Carolina, I don't know where that is. Fantastic.
Scandinavian 2355, Sweden, hey, radar contact, cleared Niluke 3, Mike arrival for runway 01.
Being an awful time in December, inbound for the return, had to divert to Fuerteventura due to lightning, and out of hours, 4 AM, I got in a hotel, extra night vote. Oh yeah, I mean, this operational disruption can happen, and it is annoying for everyone involved, but safety always has to come first. Canaries can always be a bit interesting, because if it's bad at one island, it can be bad at the others. Just take lots of fuel, that's what you can do. Captain Carolina, that's John Wayne, Orange County, very good. I didn't know that. Yeah, it is a time of year. A flight disruption, you either get wind drops, and the summer is thunderstorms. Albeit more thunderstorms seem to be appearing in the winter than they used to.
Hello, walk 5674.
I think in the US they've had a lot of discussing last stream when we were on the East Coast. Huge amounts of snow. You got stranded in Dallas Fort Worth last night, so I had to spend the night there. Ah, dear, Captain Carolina.
First contact Helsinki 121.
That's so crazy. Yeah, I guess it's, I mean, there's been probably thousands of flights cancelled and disrupted. Oof. Guys, it won't be too long till descent. I don't think the MD-11 shows you where top of descent is. Oh, it does. It doesn't give you a time though. Sort of work it out. So I mean, Octil will be there in 16 minutes. And that's pretty much exactly where top of descent is. So yeah, 16 minutes till top of descent. So we'll start getting things set up for the approach. Let's see if we're picking up the ATIS. Text anyway. Echo Foxtrot Hotel Kilo.
Yeah, no problem. Report back.
So arrival ATIS. So information Papa at 1750 Zulu. ILS approach, landing 04 left, transition level 60, wind 0103, Cav OK minus 15, QNH 1023 with no significant change. So it's a lovely evening, cold but clear, light winds. No excuses then for landing this aircraft today.
Dinner 7 Mike, contact Helsinki 121, that's 13, bye bye.
So set preparation, let's step through the approach, make sure we're happy. This I'm going to sort of get the aircraft into the plan stage. There we are. Decrease soon, and then we can check the waypoints here. So starting at Lackett. So hey, what's up there? Oops. Okay, Lackett. Just decrease the zoom further. So Lackett. flying level 100 above, 250 knots maximum. Interestingly, oh no, to be fair, that's not there. It's at Marham, isn't it? Marham 250 knots maximum. That checks. Hotel Kilo 871. The end interview as well. There we are. Hotel Kilo 837 and 832. Appreciation 932 and 12,000 feet. So that's going to be super high if we get a shortcut. So 932. If we get direct to MPEV, which is not likely to happen, that's at 6 miles, but what I'm going to plan is never be direct to Podom. So Podom is at 10 miles. So what I'm going to do at Nevmi is put an altitude which will allow me to fly straight in. So what I can do here, because we've got 2,300 feet above at Nevmi, is go here. Let's delete the 2,300 above, and I'm going to tell it to be, I reckon, 4,000 feet.
Traffic, are you able to fly with 370?
And I can just do a really gentle VS approach at altitude 4,000 feet. Alright, cool.
That's 850, perfect, cloud flight level 370.
So Nevmi 4,000 feet, and it's above the restriction, and we're at 220 knots, and then we can make a turn if we're cleared straight onto the ILS without getting too high. Nevmi onto Podom. And then at Podom, the platform altitude's 2,300 anyway, so I'm told it to be at 4,000. Yeah, Navme 4,000 works perfect. That's what I do with the real aircraft, so I'll put it there, so it allows for a shortcut. Alright, cool. So the star we've covered. What else does it mention here? Vectors, define approach, traffic situation requires. Star must be flown in accordance with the sequence. Descent clearance by ATC. Constraints must be followed as published. Unless cancelled. Check the routing. Pilot 04 left then. It's an MD-11. Ah, a ding dong. Hold on. Contact IFIN 12130. Accept. And then do you need to log back in again? Uplink. Accept. I think it's done. Accepted. Request login. Request log on, open. Alright, well let's contact ATC. And I think it doesn't transfer like in the real aircraft. You have to log on manually still on in desktop simulators, although you guys will know more than me. Those green screens don't be back like the old CRTs.
Well,
It's not
also,
CRT.
Dr. 184 report ready during Chicago Fox.
Direct Podom, vapaus Delta-Sumai. Direct Podom, minä puolin.
What's this frequency? 121.3. So already Helsinki control, so I think I need to log back in again. Helsinki Centre, hello, it's Alpaca 11 Foxtrot, maintaining flight level 350 to Oddkill.
Pidän 46 Juliet, on Helsinki radar 119, Oslo 1. 119, and 46 Jet, thanks much.
Let's try again. Helsinki, hello, it's Alpaca 11 Foxtrot, maintaining flight level 350 to Oddkill. Well, that's not good. I'm transmitting on the frequency.
Alpaca 11 Foxtrot, Helsinki control red. Contact expected runway 04 left.
Expecting 04 left, Alpaca 11 Foxtrot. There we are, perfect.
Lufthansa 5 November Victor.
It's quite pain to do this though.
140, clear for 1-5 Bravo arrival, runway 04 left.
I think that's just an old message though. Oh, has it transferred? Oh, look guys.
5 Bravo, 4 Bravo.
5
So, current AC unit. Oh, so it actually transfers. That says current ATC Helsinki Centre. And the code is Echo Foxtrot November. So it has transferred. So VATSIM allows you to transfer automatically.
Mike when ready to flight level 100. You're clear for Lagos 9 Bravo.
Oh look, handover.
expecting our runway 04
From
left.
ES03,
Flight level
hand over
100
to
and
Echo
ready.
Foxtrot India
Clear for the
November.
Larkwood 9 Bravo.
Log on accepted. No way. So how long has that been a thing? I thought that wasn't possible yet. Shows how much I know. Erased log. It's clean.
Finnair 1336, contact Helsinki radar on
Yeah, they
119.
should translate. That's really good. Well, I will keep using TFDi. No way, that's awesome. Alright, let's go through this then. Oh no, that's the wrong button, that's me. Frequencies then. It's MD-11 will do that for me. Courses will do that for me. MPEP 2300, that's below the temperature corrected MSA, so I'm not going to do it in the MD-11 here, but my operator will modify these temperatures for cold temperature. I will do the minimums though, so minus, what's the temperature? Minus 16. I don't have any cold temperature tables to hand. Probably be plus 20 or 30 on the minima.
And ICL 342 descent to 100.
And people did tell me that cold temperature correction or altimetry area is now modelled in Microsoft Flight Simulator, so that would be quite cool if it is. I'm just finding the cold temperature correction table on my iPad.
Finnair 2115.
Yeah, cold temperature altitude corrections.
Report you indicated airspeed.
So minus 15, 200 feet, yeah, it's going to be interpolating around 25 feet, so it's going to be 30 feet. So the minima is going to be 364. So remember, an altimeter will underread the altitude, so it'll be indicating an altitude higher than your actually at. So we need to add that 364 to the minima. Have a look at my, I've got a dedicated wind drops tutorial which covers
reduce speed to
all of that.
I'll conversion speed to 5
Okay. So frequencies courses minimum descent.
On conversion,
Get fixed onto the approach. Climb straight ahead on November, go around to 580. Left 355, climbing to 2,000 feet. That's a really low stop altitude. So in here, you push the go around mode on the thrust lever, flat 28. Gear up, 400 feet, autopilot. Nav mode, profile level change of VS is required. Track flaps and slants. There we are. That's it, high to low, look out below. That's the way to remember some an aviator. Absolutely. Alright, cool. So, we've covered the approach shot. MSA, no real height, terrain around, that's great.
Finnair 7 X-ray, descent to flight level 100.
There we are, so they're landing 04 left, Whiskey Kilo, Whiskey Hotel, and the cargo apron's down here, apron 2, so we're going to request a park. So it's like at the landing performance on our 3,000 metre runway, which is currently dry, so...
Hearing 3 Echo Foxtrot, flow ready.
So loud.
Hearing 3 Echo Foxtrot.
Perth.
Wind calm, runway 34, clear for take.
That's cool, it's automatically calculated. It's a slope runway conditions dry apparently, but get the weather in.
3 Fox for takeoff report, passing
People need
2,500
to
feet,
check
hearing
their
3
pilot
Echo
bike
Foxtrot.
settings, it's so loud. Minus 16 winding, QNH 1023, get the landing weight, calculate. There we are, so that's giving us a stopping landing distance available 2,692 beyond the glide slope. Water brake minimum, I think we'll go medium. Yeah, 1813, and that will give us Whiskey Kilo as an option. Just to help ATC.
115, contact Helsinki radar on 119.
And we'll use flap 35. Or should we use flap 50?
Thank you, bye. Helsinki control, good day. Finnair 7 Victor Bravo, with 3,000.
No, take off approach. So we'll leave it at flap 35.
Hello, Finnair 7 Victor Bravo.
That's all set. Minimum speeds are here. Minimum clean speed 219.
Expecting 04 left.
And it's set to 35 landing. Alright. We're done. There's so little to set up. It's very Airbusy in that regard. Checks complete. Oh gosh, no. I need to have a look at my Nightbot timings here. It's absolutely overriding chat here. Magnifico, you bought your current PC and World from Chill Blast. This is my third PC from Chill Blast. 64, yeah. The MD-11 speeds are high, V speeds are high, and approach speeds are really high as well.
That's true.
Well, it's very cold, but if the runway's clear, it's clear. You know, if the humidity's low.
Hearing 3 Echo Foxtrot after departure, passing 2,500.
Yeah, it's close to the dew point, but
Your wings 3 Echo Fox.
it's not 100%
Radar
saturated
contact,
yet.
land dive level 300.
It's going to be freezing fog.
Climb Oslo 300, viewing 3 Echo Fox.
Flat 50, how slow for the approach? Or needs it because it's so slippery? I think that's like using flat 40 in the 7.3. I mean, it doesn't actually slow it down significantly more. So that's 159. Yeah, it's only by 6 knots. I think flat 55 was sort of preferred landing flat, from what I understand. Awesome. We're coming up to top of descent. We have crossed during our briefing the sea, and then we have Finland just ahead. There's the coast. Just a little cloud. There's little islands to go and explore. A bit frozen cold. Let's have a look outside. There we are. Very nice.
Looks like a 5 November Victor, clear speed to 23 knots.
5 November Victor.
Oh, Skyler, I'm sorry to hear you had issues with Chill Blast. I mean, no PC can come out perfect. Spent 7 grand. Bloody hell, 7 grand. What PC was that? Nothing but problems for over a year, going back 3 times, never being fixed. Refunded, but you only got a small amount back. Sorry to hear that. I mean, everyone has issues. Probably not going to be interested in the link then. To send you better fly to get another PC. But no, I had delivery issues with mine. Touch wood, it's working all fine my side. 7 grand, that's a beast, buddy. What did that have?
Dinner 602 by Bravo, backtrack line up runway 22. Report ready.
Like I said, this is my 3rd one, and apart from the delivery issues of my new one, I had no issues, but everyone has different situations. But 7 grand, that's a beast. So I'm getting a request descent now, just within sort of 15 miles, just on a gradual descent. Alpaca 11 Foxtrot, request descent.
Alpaca 11 Foxtrot descent to flight level 100 and clear for Lagoon 9 Bravo arrival on 04 left.
So flight level 100 for the Lagoon 9 Bravo, 04 left, Foxtrot. Okay, 110 is, sorry, 100 set, and I'll select the profile now.
Helsinki
Excuse my
control,
lack of
good
knowledge
evening.
here.
Finnair 2
No, it won't start saying. So what I'm going to just do is VS 1,000 feet.
Hello, Finnair 2 Kilo Echo Helsinki control.
Yeah, pitch is way too aggressive. It's like instantly getting there. So it should take, I guess, 3 or 4 times longer.
Runway 04 left, Finnair 2
I
Kilo
love this add-on, it's very good, but the autopilot pitch is very aggressive. So I'm just going to descend at 1,000 feet per minute until I sort of get onto my profile, even though it says I'm on path still.
Finnair 2 Kilo Alpha contact Helsinki radar on 119.1.
Helsinki radar 119.1. Finnair 2 Alpha, bye.
Let's maintain about... So thrust mode. Should this be maintaining
Finnair 7 Delta X-ray contact Helsinki radar on 119.1.
A salmon, Greg Scott, that's what we're delivering apparently. So this is my lack of MD-11 knowledge. I'm in VS 1,000 feet per minute. There's my profile, I think it's just updated. But I'm curious as to what the auto throttle's maintain. Oh, I don't know, I have to pull it out. There you go, yeah, you have to put it out for it. Yeah.
I said 342, report your indicated airspeed.
Where's my profile gone though? It appeared, disappeared, and now it's gone again. Where is my profile? Information.
I said 342
Here, it's gone.
on conversion, reduce speed to
MD-11 model aircraft.
50.
Skyline bed. 12 gigs of storage. That's crazy. Ah, there's my path. So as soon as I'm on that path, I'll reselect profile.
Indicated airspeed 200 knots. Mike.
7 Mike, maintain 290 knots.
So far, so good.
290 knots. 7 Mike.
Just tuned in, welcome aboard. We've started our descent into Helsinki.
Alpha 11 Foxtrot, report your Mac number.
Currently McDonnell 78 on conversion, planning 280 knots. I'll back up on 1 Foxtrot.
On conversion reduced to 260 knots.
On conversion 260 knots. I'll back up on 1 Foxtrot. I need to do that now, really, because we're already below the speed. So 260. I select profile.
Speedbird 8 units
Is that
Bravo,
fine?
contact Sweden on 127.
How do I get it to follow the profile mode now? Right. If I pull this, that's level change.
Speedbird 8.
Uniform Bravo, idle clamp. There we are. And I'll bug to 260. So now it's pitching for 260 knots in level change. And I now need to tell it
131, 130, you're in Echo Foxtrot, goodbye.
that I want to do 260 in descent. Econ is 314. 260 in the edit box.
Pidä 2 kilo Echo, when ready descent
I've done something
level
wrong.
100. You're clear for D1 5
This is where not allowed. This is where our lack of knowledge on a different aeroplane comes in. Alright, well I'm in level change 260 knots thrust to idle, that's the main thing.
Pidä 2 kilo Echo, Helsinki.
It's always fun in a different
Killer
aeroplane.
Echo, go ahead.
Pidä 2 kilo Echo, when ready descent to flight level 100. You're clear for D1 5 Bravo, arrival runway 04 left.
Mike F4 direct.
When ready descent flight level 100, expect
Yes.
D1 5 Bravo,
DPD.
arrival runway 04 left.
Did not arrive in a good way.
Killer 2
First
kilo.
received it. 53 knot crossing from the left here. Right, so I'm MD-11ing okay, I'm in level change, or whatever they call it in the MD-11, so
Winner 602.
idle thrust descending at 260 knots. I'm sort of mirroring my path. I don't know how to tell it to do 260 knots.
Flight level
Otherwise it's
95.
going to build a whole new path. If I go profile, it's going to accelerate. There we are, Bev on. Quite at the arrival yet. Blackout. Evening, Lee Russell, hope you're doing well.
Red nose. 25
Steve, good day, big crab on. Steve, you're already here? I don't know why I said good day again. Thanks for your crab.
Tango uniform, tango.
Wow, it is definitely cab okay.
Direct to Toot, red nose 2524.
So you see where Helsinki is, that's for sure.
Pidä 7 Victor Bravo, descent
Flying
flight
different
level
aeroplanes, it's exciting.
120. Descending on 2000 Victor Bravo. Pidä 7 Mike, contact Helsinki radar on 100.1.
So calm.
9147 Mike, bye-bye.
Beautifully.
Pidä 7 Victor Bravo, you're clear for Lagoon 9
Yeah, you wouldn't want to be outside in your shorts today. What was it, minus 15? Minus 16?
Small Bravo with
Helsinki Control, hyvää iltaa, Finnair 98 Lima, passing alarmi, flight level
It's actually funny
370.
clearly, yes, I can see it.
Terve Finnair 98 Lima, Helsinki Control and radar contact. When ready, descent to flight level 100.
Ah, very good.
Clear for
Happy
D1
with
5
how it's
Bravo
all
arrival.
descending so far. HMS Daring 1, oh yeah, the guys
When
going to
ready, descent
Helsinki be
flight
loving
level
this evening. No wind,
100.
no snow,
Cleared.
beautiful clear
D1
night.
5 Bravo, runway
And it'll be very smooth
04
on days like
left.
this. Well, but the wind
Finnair
could
98
be a bit choppy, I suppose.
Helsinki radar, red nose 2524 is ready for descent.
Hello MT-11 flight, good evening. Any advice?
I said 342, contact Helsinki radar on 100.
Valley, after sorting you go outside with shorts like a real thing. No thanks.
Radar, local flight Indigo, Silicon, outlook Rivanimi, we're down to 300 feet.
Right, there we go.
Helsinki radar, red nose 254 is ready for descent.
He's having a nightmare. Poor red nose.
Golf Lima, radar contact.
Unfortunately, red nose
Finnair Small Bravo with quit descent.
is going to keep shouting louder and louder, and it's
Finnair
already
4 Bravo, descent to
that
flight level
microphone.
100. And you're clear for Sulit 5 Delta Bravo, runway 30.
Same Falcon 1 to Stupid 5 Delta
22,000 feet. Just make sure I've not forgotten anything here.
Helsinki radar, red nose 524, is ready for descent.
Freddo's just going to go past top and descent.
Red nose 25.
And is at a destination of 38,000 feet by the sounds of it.
Descent level 100, red nose 25.
There we go, you got it.
Helsinki Varsa Euroopan 9139 with you.
Listen out now, it's going to get busy, guys.
Euroopan 9139 Helsinki control radar contact. Expect runway 04 left. 04 left, 9139. And Euroopan 9139 clear direct to Lakut. Dark Lakut, Euroopan 9139.
Alpaca cargo. Although not much money to be made, there wasn't a huge amount of demand for this sector.
Papa 70 Helsinki control radar contact.
MD-11, glad to see you back in the tri-hole. Oh, thanks. I'm trying my best to remember how to fly. I'm in level change mode, I think. Idle clamp. Setting my idle thrust at 260 knots. I don't care about CDAs in this aircraft.
Alpaca 11 Foxtrot for Helsinki radar on 119.1.
119.1, Alpaca 11 Foxtrot, bye. Oh gosh, I need to get this radio tuning pedal working. What a pain. It's information Bravo for yours.
Finnair 7 Mike, speed 210 knots.
210 knots, Mike.
ICR 342, speed 200.
Busy.
ICR 342, speed 200.
Helsinki radar, hello, it's Alpaca 11 Foxtrot, sending flight level 100, inbound Lakut, speed 260 knots, information Bravo, and copy the latest connection, which I forgot what it was.
Alpaca 11 Foxtrot, Helsinki radar, hello, radar contact. Descent by start to 5,000 feet, units 1024 and speed 220 knots.
Reducing speed 220 knots to altitude 5,000 feet, QNH 1023 Alpaca 11 Foxtrot. So 5,000 feet set, reducing speed. Oh yeah, don't need to pull it now. What was that speed, guys? 220?
Postman 082, Helsinki radar, hello, radar contact.
Descent 1023.
Descent by start to 5,000 feet, units 1024. Speed 200.
Passing 16,700, reducing to 220. Stand by 2 minutes set. What's the minimum clean speed in this? It was on the page here, wasn't it? Minimum clean is 218. Okay, that's fine.
X-ray contact Helsinki arrival 119.9 Colson, only bye-bye.
MD-11 flyer. Everything white is pilot operated. Magenta is
Finnair 50 Charlie contact
operated.
Helsinki control 121.3 bye-bye.
Control on 121.3, Finnair 50 Charlie, bye.
Finnair
2 Mike Charlie, turn right heading
Makes sense.
360 vectors for ILS 04 left.
Now we are 220 knots. So this profile we built
Finnair 2 Kilo Alpha, turn right heading 080
level of 5,000 feet here.
vectors
So it's a
04
really
left.
good adjustment to the FMC we made. You know, if we have to level off briefly or do a very shallow descent, so be it. We took extra 30 minutes fuel for the ATC event.
Etienne for 1
MD-11
Helsinki radar,
flyer, you
hello,
need to keep
radar
an eye out for
contact,
every
climb
time I
on
fly this
restricted to
aircraft.
flight level 280.
Help me.
Climb on restricted flight level 280 for Etienne 5.
I think it doesn't like flying at
Postman
220 though.
082, turn right heading
It says
030
big clean
vectors,
speed
ILS
280.
04 left.
Right.
And I booked 220 minutes flight 224. I think it's trying to stay out of this manoeuvre margin. Or amber speed band. Interesting.
Helsinki radar, good evening. Finnair 2 Kilo Echo inbound.
We've got the fantastic MK Studios
descending to
feature
level
update to
100.
Helsinki installed as well.
Finnair 2 Kilo Echo, Helsinki radar, hello, radar contact, speed 240 knots.
Oh really? So just
Speed
extend
super
stats
0
in real
knots,
life.
Finnair 2 Kilo Echo.
The ATS wouldn't allow you to fly with knots on the V-min speed. Same as our throttle, to be fair. So, okay, 223, got you. I'll extend the slats then. I mean, I'm very high, 14,400.
Finnair 2 Kilo Alpha, turn left heading
Unless I just fly 225.
320.
Don't tell ATC.
Left heading 320, Finnair 2 Kilo Alpha.
Hold on, do you have to temperature correct MFRA for cold temperature correction? So MFRA in the OPT is cold temperature corrected.
200.
On the OPT, the iPad, the MFRH from our
Alpha
manual.
11 Foxtrot, speed 200.
200 knots, Alpha 11 Foxtrot. Yeah, I definitely need to extend slats now. So let's extend
Dinar
the
2
slats.
Mike Charlie, turn left heading 210.
200 knots. There we are. Let's move the margin down.
210, Dinar 2 Mike Charlie.
And oh, I need to pull this now, don't I? There we are, 200 knots. Yes, so aggressive in pitch. Look at this. Oh. Greyhound on just pitch. It's really aggressive.
Radar, hello, radar contact, climb unrestricted to flight level 280.
Good, so just the leading edge slats.
Dinar 2 Kilo Alpha contact, arrival 119
yeah, the trailing edge devices
bye-bye.
119
up. Yeah, the leading edge devices are extended. Perfect.
Dinar 7 Mike contact, arrival 119.9 calls on only,
Everyone's
bye-bye.
happy now.
99er,
Don't say correctly. Oh, gifted members coming in. Thank you very much, Daryl. We've got Tonio coming in. Corey Gilbert, JNG 153, Matt Hollows and Chipper Wolf. Welcome on board, guys. Thank you very much for your generosity. I might update my ticker.
ICR 342,
It's annoying, isn't it? I might just do a
left
little
heading
ding.
070 vector, file 04 left.
Something. I keep muting it. Daryl, very generous of you, thank you. It's innovation here, actually, I didn't realise.
Alpha 11 Foxtrot, fly heading 070 vector, file 04 left.
Red heading 070, vector Silas 04 left, Alpha 11 Foxtrot. Pull. White is me. This is actually very logical. There we are.
Helsinki radar, good day, Finnair 7 Victor Bravo with you passing 170 for 100.
5,000 feet level change.
Dinar 7 Victor
Right,
Bravo,
post-cruise
Helsinki
checks.
radar, hello, radar contact, descend via start to 5,000 feet, QNH 1024, speed 220 knots.
And the sim up slightly. There we are.
Descend to 5,000
Lights,
feet.
angular brake, pressurization
220,
is fine. Cabin rates 2,200 feet.
Dinar 2 Mike
Descending.
Charlie, contact arrival
No faults, checks
119.9 calls
complete.
on only,
200
bye-bye.
knots, slats extended. Pete, thanks 62 months, buddy. Don't update the ticker. It's as iconic as the intro music. yes, yes, sir.
342, turn
Alright,
right heading
perfect.
130.
I'll leave it as it is. Trying to make it look more modern and sleek.
Agen 51 contact,
Alright,
healthy control
go to
121.3, bye-bye.
Continue control on 121.3, bye-bye, have a good night for Scan 51.
Postman 082,
And
turn
it's
left heading
LD.
280.
Well, Pete has spoken. I think. Yeah, I think we can VS this
Dinar
now.
47 uniform, Helsinki radar, hello, radar contact, climb unrestricted to flight
So
level
thrust is
280.
going up to maintain 200 knots, and I'll just set it to around.
Dinar 2 Kilo Echo,
500 feet
descend
per minute.
via start to 5,000 feet,
Do a bit of
QNH
the CDA if we can,
1024.
because obviously we need to be vectored all the way downwind here.
Descending to 5,000 feet, QNH 1024, Dinar 2 Kilo Echo.
Actually, you know what? I don't think we're going to go downwind on this vector. Let's keep it going at 1,000 feet per minute. Fuel situation's good. 6.7 tons needed to divert. We've got 8, 8, 12, 8, actually with 13 loads of extra gas. Pete, to be fair, it is a bit, but that's what I mean. Membership
Alpha
gives
11 Foxtrot, turn right heading 120.
running 120 degrees out back on the 1 Foxtrot. You're going to pull it every time, haven't you? Oh my god, yeah, see what I mean? The autopilot's like proper.
Postman
But gives it a
082,
turn.
turn left heading 220. ICR 342, turn
McDonnell
right
said
heading
FCT
220. Eurowings 7 contact Helsinki control 121.3, bye-bye.
Quebec
There's
passing
the
flight
airport.
level 200, descending flight level 100.
Altitude.
Eurowings 7 to Lima
Try to
contact
see the
Helsinki
AFHK
control
controls
121.3, bye-bye.
The autopilot on its discovery flight was very aggressive with that snap.
Dinar 98 Lima Helsinki radar contact, speed 240 knots.
Speed 240 knots, Finnair 98 Lima.
Alright, so I want to sort of base leg, but then we'll go downwind again. By the looks of it.
Helsinki, arrival 119.9, call sign only, bye bye.
Yeah, I'm going to go to our arrival frequency as well. 119 something, isn't it? We get transferred, just get it ready. So we're going to be set downwind, so that's fine, that's what we planned. So calm, beautiful evening to go flying. Snow on the ground.
Alpaka 11 Foxtrot, turn right heading 190.
Running 190 degrees, Alpaka 11 Foxtrot.
Radar very good evening, VMAX 1000 to climb through 2000.
Paul, yeah, just yanks it in.
5, Helsinki radar, hello, radar contact, climb, unrestricted, speed, flight level 280.
Unrestricted 280, that's perfect.
Pinar 7 Victor, Bravo, reduce speed 200.
Make this NIMV active.
Pinar 7 Victor, Bravo, speed 200.
I just literally changed when I pressed it, of course.
Alpaka 11 Foxtrot, contact Helsinki arrival 119.9, call sign only, bye bye.
119.9, call sign only, Alpaka 1 Foxtrot, bye. I've said a lot of alpacas recently, I'm going to be going flying someday, and I must not say alpaca.
Pin 7 Mike, speed 180 until 6 tower, 118.6, bye bye.
18026 and tower 186, bye bye.
Helsinki, Alpaka 11 Foxtrot.
Alpaka 11 Foxtrot, arrival, hello.
Perfect.
Pin 2 Mike Charlie, turn right heading 070, clear tile 04
So I'm
left.
downwind now, that's why I'm doing VS 100 feet per minute. We've got some DME here, 9.8.
I say 342, turn left
Oh, no,
heading
that's not DME,
130,
it's not
descend to
changing.
2300 feet.
Where's the DME? There's no DME on this side.
130 and 2300.
Oh, there is, yeah, there is. Where is DME? 10.1, 10.2. Yeah,
Alpaka 11 Foxtrot, turn right heading 220, vector info space.
Running 220 degrees, Alpaka Foxtrot. He needs a bit more space, guys, so 220. Might just have to level off at 5,000 feet for a short while. It's a point merge arrival, is what it's sort of designed to do.
I say 342, speed 180.
Yeah, the initial turn is very aggressive, but the same with pitch. Some sort of downwind, guys, on vector, but roughly going towards, never be.
Pin 2 Mike Charlie, speed 180, crater until 6 miles.
Still descending at 100 feet per minute. Technically not level off yet. RIP CDA, I'm trying! We're very much bound by ATC though. So I'll just tell it direct to Rooney now, and just go from there.
Alpaka 11 Foxtrot, speed 180.
I'm reducing 180 knots, Alpaka 1 Foxtrot. So I think I can still get away with that with the slats extended only.
I say 342, turn left heading 070, clear tile 04 left,
40 feet to go. Old. Oh. There we are.
Alpaka 11 Foxtrot, turn left heading 130.
Left 130 degrees, Alpaka 1 Foxtrot. I have to do that just to get it going.
Pin 2 Mike Charlie, tower 118.
Keep pulling it. Is that 110, guys?
Alpaka 2 11 Foxtrot, descend to 2300 feet.
So now altitude 2,300 feet, Alpaka 1 Foxtrot. 2,300 feet.
082, turn right heading
VS.
260.
Right.
Just a very shallow 400 feet per minute, it's already below the glide. 130 thanks, just testing you guys. Make sure you always confirm with ATC you're cleared heading. Yes, that makes sense, being base leg. I feel like I need some dialer flap. Let's dialer flap in 10, I think it's fine. And 10 we can go 1 to 15, so that just gives me a little bit more
Helsinki, good day, Infinite
margin.
Bravo.
Actually, you know what? I might dial a different flap here. Can I dial a flap whilst it's there? Ooh, I don't like this. Let's go to 15. I'm dialing flap with it selected. I feel like that's prohibited.
Papa 1 Foxtrot, left heading 070, clear ILS 04 left, report established.
Left heading 070 degrees on the heading, cleared ILS 04 left. We'll go out back on 1 Foxtrot. Now we are intercept heading.
082, descent to 2300 feet.
I'm just going direct pull on the near from sea. Perfect, so that's all tidied up. And we can really shell off the VS now. Through the things are almost 2 knots below the flies.
Speed 180 until 6 tower 118.
Oh really? Dial for, oh, it's 15. Yeah, I knew that, that's why I set 15. MD-11 fly, yeah. Yeah.
Postman 082, turn right heading 300.
Right, Greg Sensi.
Right, 300.
Land armed.
Pinnar 7 Victor Bravo, descent to 2300 feet.
Descent to 2300, Victor.
Why are you laughing, Steve? I'm 15, I set it, I knew. VS to finesse, guys, VS to finesse.
Postman 082, turn right heading 350.
350.
MD-11, actually, yeah, good question. Is that real world knowledge or just you are an absolute expert at flying the simulated aircraft, which is absolutely fine.
You know what, Postman
Some people have flying virtual aircraft for years and they've learned essentially type rating on it.
Postman 082, we are already past that, 310.
Yeah, Postman 082, maintain present heading speed 180.
There's the runway, 04 left.
We are now turning back to
Beautiful evening. Purely flight sim knowledge. I've studied this plane for years. That's awesome, MD-11 flight there. I've interacted with a lot of people who have fantastic knowledge. It doesn't matter if you've not flown in real life, of course. I mean, I fly in the 73 in real life and I'm learning something new every day. Been very little.
Postman 082, I need to take you through to the localizer, so just maintain present heading and speed 170.
Alright, so just using VS now to stay on the glide slope. We're already at 180 knots at 10 miles. Excuse me.
And Postman 082.
God, it's very aggressive here, localizer.
You can now
capture.
Turn right heading 080, clear ILS 04 left.
And Mr. Protrack looks like he's captured the glide slope, so it's white to 2,000 feet. So I feel like I need to keep configuring here. Is it flap 28 then gear, or gear then flap 28? I'm going to slow down to 160. Fully established, ILS 04 left, Alpaca 11 Foxtrot.
Alpaca 1 Fox Tower 118.6, bye bye.
Tower 1186, Alpaca 11 Foxtrot, bye. Yeah, I can't configure at 4 miles like I did at 73 in this. What are we, 8 miles already? Yeah, gear down.
Pinnar 7 Victor Bravo,
28,
left heading
8.
130.
Left 137, Victor.
Change the frequency. Find my final approach speeds.
After departing company, cross runway 04 right.
Flap 28 minimum 161. And then landing's going to be 164.
After company traffic taking off 04 right, ground 118.
And full flaps. Oh no, flap not full flaps, flap 35. Okay. No recall, speed brake is...
Pinnar 466, continue to Sierra if possible.
Armed and medium. Landing gear. Down 4 green, order brace set. Flaps set. Wait for landing clearance. Tower, hello, it's Alpaca 11 Foxtrot, established ILS 04 left at approaching 5 miles.
Alpaca 11 Foxtrot, Tower, hello.
Hey. Alright.
Desire 225, line up a base runway 04 right.
Should we have a bit of replay for banter? It never works. Actually, no, what?
So, can I
might as well just put it on, but
2 minute delay?
I might not use it because it never works properly. Now we go back to FMS speed. Oh, really? Oh, perfect. FMS speed 164. Dual land. Oh, I guess I need to do that for
1713, line up a base 04 right.
Alright.
Line up and wait, runway 04 right, just time. What's the monthly?
Oh, I'm going to disconnect. More fun. Alright, disconnecting order from. Where's the button for that? Autopilot as well? I didn't want to do it. Alright, my thrust, my autopilot. It's trimming. Speed.
Alpaka 11 Foxtrot runway 04 left clear land, wind 36 knots.
04 left clear land, Alpaka 11 Foxtrot. Alright, back on speed, guys.
I said 342, welcome to Helsinki, taxi holding point, Papa Golf.
Alright, perfect.
Jet time
It's perfect
1713,
conditions,
Veneer
guys.
on
Oh, I need to get some sort of landing rate calculator so you can see where I land every time. So
bye-bye.
Getting a bit high.
At the departure 129-805, TFDi 104 right, jet time 171.
Speed's good.
Jet time 1713, confirm radar on 129.850, good night.
129.850,
Speed's good, plugged at 164, a little bit right of center
Sina
line.
to Kilo Alpha, after departing aircraft, cross runway 04 right, after crossing ground 121.8, after. Goodbye.
Checked. Speed. 2 knots too fast. Oh, a bit high.
Bye.
Continue.
Oh, the jet 225, ready for
225, hold short runway 04 right.
If I land it, oh, I think that was quite hard. Right, speed breaks up, reverses. I think that was quite firm. Minus 400 feet per minute makes it
correction, line up
reverses.
runway 04 right.
It's hard to land, 100. Manual braking. 80 knots.
225, line up runway 04 right.
60 knots to idle. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Helsinki. Cool, that caught me out. Cancelling reverse.
Air 225,
Oh,
line up runway
I think that's quite fair,
04 right.
guys. Fled.
Jet
Tornado.
225 right.
Fled.
Air 225, radio 5.
Oh gosh. Right, the replay. It didn't work, guys. I'm afraid. It didn't work.
Air 225, line up runway 04
Oh, new
right.
sky. We'll see what new sky says. Yeah. Oh, it's hard to land this airplane. Just gonna try and contact ground.
Siinä Scandinavian 50 guys, now hello. 50 Tango, continue to lose Sierra.
Is that for me?
I will continue to Sierra.
I'm just gonna wait here. Alpaka 11 Foxtrot vacated.
Alpaka 11 Foxtrot. Taxi for the break postman 085, runway 04 left jet land with 34 circus 83 knots.
Yeah, good job. We prioritised the aircraft landing. So, I don't know which way to go, Whiskey, so... Is it an automatic changeover here? Because I can either go left onto Sierra, Whiskey, or right to Sierra. So I'm just going to wait
Good evening,
here. I don't know what vacate is. Is it an automatic changeover here, guys?
Lufthansa 300 kilometer, hello. Visa set 225, Vene Ponder on 129 or 850, wind 3
Wasn't my finest landing, guys.
runway 04 right, clear, take off, bye-bye.
Runway 04 right, clear with the cop. Say again, frequency,
Probably some sort of standard routing
129.850.
I'm unfamiliar with.
129.850, ticket 225.
Vina 46,
silent, I
line
need
up
to
runway
contact
04
him
right.
again.
Nagel base runway 04 right, Senior 46, and we are ready for departure, no delay.
Vina 466,
Try to get it, guys.
confirm you want no delay.
No delay. Senior 46 ready to depart.
Vina 466, thank you.
Tower, sorry, Alpaka 11 Foxtrot. Is it an automatic changeover to ground?
Alpaka 11 Foxtrot, negative, continue holding point, Papa Golf, hold short 04 right.
Papa Golf 04 right, thank you, Alpaka 11 Foxtrot. So there we are, left turn, Papa Golf.
Postman
I think he
082,
just was
taxi
very busy.
holding point, Yankee, hold short 04 right.
Alright, perfect.
Roger, taxi holding point, ENGM, hold short.
So it might have been a standard routing, but I just wanted to confirm because I could have gone right via
Sierra
Sierra.
7, Victor
It's not
Bravo,
one
runway
way
04
to
left
go,
jet land
let's say.
with 34 circus 3 knots.
But if you're not sure what you do, it's what I did there, which is what you do in real life. You stop the aircraft, set the parking brake and wait until you've got your 100% clear, you know where you go.
On 129.850, wind 35 circus 4 knots from base 04 right,
So I've done
clear,
some
take
sort of
off.
clean up. Mine's next crew, we don't have clearance, weather radar off.
Thank you, goodbye.
Cool. Lights retracted, that can go to taxi, turn off on. Cool. Happy days, guys. Yeah, replay should work. Someone saw someone in chat saying had to press record.
Lufthansa
Yeah, it's
3,
good, it's all good,
Hotel
it's
Kilo,
recording.
line up and wait, runway 04 right.
Line up 04 right and wait, Lufthansa 3 Hotel Kilo.
Alright, cool.
Tower, good evening. Here to Clerco.
Yeah, fantastic. Great little add-on. The only critique I have of it is the autopilot is in pitch and roll. It's quite aggressive. So, you know,
certainly cross runway 04
I
right
noticed
after
with some of
crossing
those
front
sort
1
of,
left.
initial pitch changes, you know, it's really, you can see the VS changing fast. But otherwise it's a really nice add-on. Just need to just tweak that autopilot slightly. It lands like an MD-11. This aircraft is known for being quite tricky to land in real life. Every time I have a lot of inconsistency landing it. I started the flare at about 50 feet today.
Kilo Echo runway 04 left, get land wind.
Are you still recording, damn it? Yeah, it might break.
Keep land runway 04 left. Here to Clerco.
Alright, coming up to Golf.
Sina 7 Victor Bravo, keep away the post line, coming right to left, taxi on the Papa
This is
Golf
their
Photo.
very nice MK Studio scenery. Completely stutter-free. Beautiful. 10 knots. Looks like none of the taxiways are reported as contaminated. Looks dry, as reported on the 80s. Awesome. I just love flying different aircraft, guys. It's so much fun. Don't get me wrong, the 7.3 is great.
Helsinki Tower, hyvää iltaa,
But
sinne aina
this gives you so much,
Final runway 04.
you guys so much of ability to just experiment and see what you like. This is amazing.
Lufthansa 3 Hotel Kilo menee Bondeira 129 wind 35
Ideally,
34
actually,
runway
we
04
didn't want
right,
to go
yes,
to
thanks,
Papa
bye-bye.
Golf because we're going to be all in the busy apron there.
Go 190. 11 and...
So obviously Tower is responsible for taxiing this side of the airport, which makes sense. Crossing a bridge here.
Lufthansa 3 Hotel Kilo confirm radar on 129.850.
Oh, it's got a lot of snow. A bit blocked.
Correct.
It's a little audio
Vantaa
clipping.
11 Foxtrot, after departing aircraft cross 04 right after crossing ground 121.8. Good night.
After the departing traffic cleared to cross 04 right and contact ground 121 display. Now back up on Foxtrot. Bye.
Bye.
Okay, it's an aircraft taking off, guys, so
Helsinki Tower, good
you don't want to cross
evening.
front of an aircraft taking off.
Everett 17167 Helsinki Tower, hello.
Slow right down here.
Sina 908 Lima runway 04 left, get land wind 34
real life.
Left runway 04 left, sinne 908 Lima.
Yeah.
Sina 2 Kilo Echo taxi on Delta
There they are.
0 right.
Taxiing via
Awesome.
Papa Delta.
And we've been cleared to cross.
Scandinavian 50 Tango line 04 right.
Alright, over to ground, 118. Amazing. Minus 17.
Finnair 917, same to you. Contact Helsinki Tower on 118.6.
Hope they've got a clearance frequency. There's a lot of traffic here on the ground.
Finnair 917, contact Helsinki Tower
I'm going to get over here
on
because otherwise I'm going to be blocking the
118.6.
departing runway.
Yeah, sorry. 186, bye-bye, 917.
Ground hello, Alpaca 11 Foxtrot at Zulu Golf, request taxi to cargo. I've cleared the runway at least. Well, there.
Alpaca 11 Foxtrot, stand by.
Oh no, the aircraft.
Which Alpaca 11 Foxtrot, which stand would you like?
Any of you stand on the cargo terminal 201, 202, 203.
Alpaca 11 Foxtrot, taxi to stand to 2025. Zulu Yankee Delta Kilo. Correction, Delta Juliet.
Taxi 202 via Zulu Yankee Delta Juliet. Alpha 1 Foxtrot. Okay, first left Zulu. Perfect. Yankee. And then Delta Juliet. Is it? Perfect.
Finnair 951 gate 22.
Very busy on the main apron. Yeah, hold on, you can see all the aircraft on the chart. Very nice scenery.
Finnair 951, stand 5.
Awesome, still got the strobes on.
Lufthansa 849, are you ready to taxi?
Off. Where's my main gear?
Lufthansa 818.
Stay out of the white stuff.
City holding point Zulu Romeo via Alpha Delta.
This is why you need to pay attention.
Zulu, give away to the MD-11 coming from left to right on Zulu to Yankee.
Taxi holding point Zulu Romeo via Alpha Delta, Zulu, give away to the MD-11 left to right to Yankee.
Awesome. It's just so cool. With the big wide body jet.
Helsinki Grand, good day, Finnair Victor Bravo.
Alright, so we need to take the second
Finnair
right.
Victor Bravo, taxi to stand 30 via Victor Golf.
There's this indication for
30
Yankee.
via Victor Golf. Victor Bravo.
And Lufthansa 515, follow the company, Airbus A321 to Zulu Romeo via Alpha Delta Zulu.
It's so cool. Taxiing is improved so much in Microsoft Flight Sim 2024 now as well.
Finnair 213 ready for taxi.
Who enjoys taxiing? Like, do you love... when I was flight simming
Finnair
years ago,
213, hold position.
in MSFS 2002, I used to love taxiing. I don't know, just go around everywhere, large airports, exploring the flat textures. Now you have these incredibly detailed airports. I still enjoy it in a way. I enjoy taxiing in real life as well.
Alpha 1 Foxtrot, new stand for you, same route to stand 201.
Roger, stand 201 via Delta and Delta Juliet. Yankee Delta Juliet, sorry. Perfect. So 201, probably someone spawned in there. 201. Too small apparently. I didn't know that. Should I try it? It'll allow you to, won't it? Yeah, I can only do 203 or 202 or 203.
Finnair 213,
201 looks
taxi
fine.
Taxi to holding point Zulu Romeo via Victor Golf Zulu. On Zulu, give away to the Lufthansa A321 coming, correction, Airbus A320 coming second from right to left.
Large enough. Right, second right for Delta Juliet. Start the APU.
So taxi to Zulu Romeo via Victor Zulu and on 2 kilo, give away to the...
Here's Delta Juliet.
Okay, Council, Bolton 082 at the Yankee.
I love the differential
Bolton
brakes.
082, taxi to stand 202 via Yankee Delta Juliet.
To be fair, there's no on that stand. 201, we need to take a right again. Yeah, busy VATSIM event, but very well handled by the controllers.
98 Lima.
Right, again.
Holding Whiskey Golf.
Finnair
Don't
908
undershoot the
Lima.
yellow line like that,
Hold
especially with the
position.
nose gear so far behind in this aircraft.
Confirm it was Delta,
201 is actually like a slight
negative
right
Delta
and then
Juliet.
left. There's 202, there's 201 here. Yeah, it's a little bit too big for the MD-11, but we'll do it. We'll get in.
Finnair 951, startup and pushback approved, facing northwest, QNH 1023.
Massively overshoot this line, the nose gear is so far behind.
Finnair 908 Lima, taxi to stand 26 via Victor Golf Alpha Charlie.
But it accepts it.
Taxi to stand 26 via Victor Golf Alpha Charlie.
I love how they turn the lights on when you approach the stand.
Lufthansa 849er, contact Helsinki Tower on 118.6.
I feel like I'm not straight yet. It won't sort of deal with you getting you completely straight on. There we are. That's better. Oh, it's waving crazy. Right, parking brake set. Don't forget to turn the lights off, pulling on stand. There we are. APU is available. Perfect. And shut the engines down.
Dinner 2 Kilo Echo taxi to stand 2
Perfect. How was the parking? Oh, not bad, guys. That was quite. Both the wheels on the yellow line. Yeah, I'm sort of blocking the taxiway a little bit. Alright. So turn off lights, beacon, close the flight on New Sky.
And Finnair 213, contact Helsinki Tower on 118.6.
Request deboarding.
Tower 186, Finnair 213, thank you for service, bye.
There we are, we did it. God, it's loud on the apron.
Emirates 167, taxi.
Another successful alpaca cargo flight. Do we get to see the landing rate? Yes, hold on. What? Short landing? Yeah, it wasn't too pleased, guys.
Emirates 167,
it was okay.
And hold short.
Average touchdown, though. Minus 0.57. I lost a lot of money because we didn't carry or have a huge amount of freight available, so yeah, never mind. Oh, what have I done? I don't know what I've done there. There we are. Not a 10, yeah. Short landing though. I was a bit. Oh yeah, I don't think I flared enough. Was I before the aiming point? Well, I was in the touchdown zone, wasn't I? But yeah, it wasn't happy with that firm landing. Centerline deviation was okay. Damn it! 9.3. How about the second time you touched down? Shut up. Told you, flared. Sack the pilot. Leave me alone, you horrible, horrible people. Anyway, look, here's the Norwegian salmon. I didn't know the Finnish were such fans of Norwegian salmon. 85 tons of it being offloaded. Oh dear me. Yeah, that was good fun. Good fun. Well, guys, what do I think of the MD-11 freighter then from TFDi Designs? Yeah, it's good. I give it a 8 out of 10. It's a solid add-on. You can certainly replicate MD-11 freighter ops and passenger ops very realistically. Lovely textures. All the systems seem to be well modelled. There's a little add-on where you can do all sorts of failures and stuff. I just turned down the sort of VATSIM traffic. And to be fair, that's how loud it would be. Yeah, there's a tiddly freighter next to my MD-11 there. Yeah, the aircraft's good. I'm pleased with it, you know, and that's why I wanted to fly again. I only ever like to fly aircraft, that was good. So, you know, if you ever want to consider getting it, it's available from TFDi Design. It's available by partner Contrail as well, and you can always get 10% off all Contrail purchases with the Flight Deck Sim affiliated link, which is pinned down the video description below. But if you want to add this aircraft to your fleet, it's a wholehearted design. 8 out of 10 for your landing. Unbelievable. Yeah, fix the aggressive nature on the autopilot. Would have given it a 9. That's for sure. It's all otherwise a very, very good add-on. But yeah, nicely done. Nice little impromptu stream. Hope you enjoyed it. And another adventure complete. And on that note, I've disconnected from VATSIM. And yeah, it's worthwhile investing in the sceneries, guys. This is the MK Studios one. I mean, we don't really explore it today because we've already had it in my library, but so nice to have the ability to taxi. Incredible detail. Right, do we really have to see the replay? Really? That was supposed to be a 727 freighter next to me. Oh, really? Was it? Yeah, I guess there's not many model-matched 727s available, so it looked like some sort of modern commercial jet airliner. Yes, said Inch Scratch It. Yamato, hoi ho. Right, okay. So what I'm going to do, because it's always a faff in Microsoft Flight Simulator to set up replays, is restart Kootle, the little random plugin, or Kuatl, which gets rid of GSX. I'll then jump into the cockpit, go to panel states, ready to fly, spam the flaps to the landing flap of 35, match the lights we had on. Okay, I think we're in a position now to do the replay, albeit the door is opening for ready for flight. Let me just close that. This gives me burst tyres, remember, for when I next fly. Brilliant. Close, close, close. Okay, engines are firing up. Doors are closing. We should now be able to do the replay. So I need to start the replay music. I can't do this flawlessly like an X-Plane. It's such a faff to set up. Alright, here we go. There we are. Stop the replay. Play. Oh, it's working. That's a shame. Oh, it's... Oh, it didn't burst the tyres either, I don't think.
Don't think. Don't think.
Of course, that's not going to work. Right, let me just sort the music out.
Don't think. Don't think.
Turn down the sim slightly. Alright, let's have a look from the outside. I don't think it was that bad.
Don't think. Don't think.
Actually, it was quite bad, wasn't it? Let's have a look here from the spot view. Air crash investigations. Get out of here. Alright. Flared. Oh, guys! And it didn't bounce, it was firm. The little skid marks are so funny. That didn't look that bad. I thought it would, but that was alright. That was acceptable. I think it might have bounced in real life, though. It was definitely a positive touchdown. Yeah, that's true. Here we go. Yeah, you feel that. The shock absorbers didn't even go down. The audio doesn't quite work. And oh yeah, I've got to manually select reverse thrust. There we are. And the speed brake as well. Yeah, there we go. Obviously unserviceable. Get out of here. The audio goes all wonky as well. Yeah, exactly, guys. Yeah, runway was contaminated with thick snow. Right, guys. Well, look, you can watch from that angle there the dodgy audio all the way to touchdown. But once again, thank you very much for tuning into another Flight Data Sim live stream. It's highly enjoyable flying a different aeroplane again, the MD-11 freighter. Well, look, I can do this with the flight controls. Look at it, just react. Available now from TFDi Designs. All my partners have gone trout. Great add-on for your Microsoft Flight Sim 2024 library. But yeah, we'll think of some. I want to do some videos, some video recordings, guys, on my new PC because I've got the ability to record in 2K now. So I might put a post out and ask you what you'd like to see. If I revisit any of my old tutorials or do full flight tutorials, I'll have a think about it. But guys, thank you very much for tuning in today. To all the gifted members, for all the other members, for your continued support, really appreciated. Enjoy the video, don't forget to like and subscribe to stay up to date with this content. Enjoy the upcoming weekends, and I'll see you all again very soon. Bye.